multiple screens on that widescreen monitor you have.
No, that's not.
That's
You
what
don't.
I'm.
You don't.
The screen just died, Rick.
I know. I just restarted it. Hopefully, it'll be back.
Yeah.
Oh,
So like, I got up your YouTube right now in the Discord, right? That's not using two screens. Like, I could actually been on these four screens though, different screens at the same time on this one widescreen monitor though. So I'm surprised you didn't really do that.
No, you don't understand. I have a certain way that I want things set up, and I just didn't want to fucking do it that way. So the way that I have to do it, you need a separate monitor from the other big monitor, because you got to have a monitor to check out what you got going on. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? For those that have, podcast something other than like a game, you got to have just a screen just to monitor like the shit that's going on. Like right now with like OBS, I need a monitor. A monitor is just to monitor OBS. All this other shit that we got going on with the screen captures, with the all that stuff, that goes on the big screen. On the big screen, there's Discord, there's a YouTube thing to let me know live what's going on. And then on the middle screen, which is the Surface Pro, which is why I ordered a monitor a little bit bigger than the Surface Pro, that I can just attach a camera on it, and we go from there. But
what kind of camera you get?
I got a 4K camera, but it's not. It is what it is. I don't have to spend a whole lot of money on a camera, especially because you cannot rebroadcast in YouTube and 4K anyway. I think the highest it goes is like 1440. I don't think it goes in 4K. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it doesn't matter. But going forward, I'm going to be.
Oh yeah, not streaming.
Yeah. But I'm just going to be going from the Death Star. Once the stuff comes in, I'm just going from the Death Star. Parker made a good point. To just do it with that. Makes sense. So
I thought you was doing it from there the whole time.
Nah, I wasn't. I was using a Surface Pro that time. Yeah. So that being said, the camera's working. Now we got to get our audience back. Avon, tweet the show out.
Yeah, we back live, right?
Yeah, we back live. Yeah, we are back.
Sure.
Yeah, we had a little hiccup. I don't know what the hell happened. I think this Surface Pro is getting overwhelmed.
Yeah. We trying to tell you that yesterday.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, but I told you guys, I said, you know what? I'm going to turn down the settings so that we'll be able to at least have the show today. My stuff's not getting in until the 21st. I'm working in Boston all week this week, so there's not going to be a save point. So I'm fucking tied up. And
where you get it from? Amazon?
No, I ordered from Best Buy because I got that thing that Parker had me sign up for. You save a little bit of money when you order stuff.
Wait, how powerful is your Surface Pro?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a MacBook Pro from 2020, and it's more powerful than that. But you got to understand what we're doing here. I'm trying to put the stream in on a high output and my resolution on the computer, trying to keep up with the monitor resolution. And now with these new overlays, these overlays have fucking there's frames and all kinds of shit in there. So
the reason why I tell Ricky he should use a Death Star, because NVIDIA, the GPU, right, has their encoder that does a lot of the heavy lifting though when using the OBS, right?
Yeah, listen,
NVIDIA,
you made the most sense saying that you should just stream from the Death Star. It doesn't make any sense to not stream from the Death Star. The goddamn thing is $10,000. Use it. You know what I'm saying? But here's the crazy thing, and I'm traditionalist. I don't like to mix my meatloaf with my mashed potatoes. I'm just one of those guys. That's how I am. So I said the Death Star is just strictly for gaming, and the Surface Pro will be for streaming. When we first started doing the shows, I was using a HP flip-up giant 19-inch freaking laptop. Ozzy is here. What's good, bro? We're done, Ozzy. Bill Belichick should be on a plane to Texas tomorrow morning. So, yeah, we're hurting right now, brother. So, I'm glad y'all came back, whoever did come back. Our bad. We had to get it going right. Man. It wasn't going right. Matter of fact, the mic was blinking yellow. Like, I should have just reset the software, because I had set it up with Lavon early this morning, and I just left it. And I should have just fucking whatever. But you know what? That's behind us. Let's just work with what we got here. So that being said, the box office is looking crazy out here. I don't get it. So box office look bad.
Mhm.
I think I was talking about it on the arcade, and I said, you know what, you might have a lot of these people saying, why fucking put our movies on at the theater where we got to split it? We just put it out on a subscription service. You take all the money to yourself. So the Lost Kingdom. So if you look at the Lost Kingdom, I got Aquaman on the screen here. So domestically, it made 109 million, right? 109, not bad. That's back in the day, $100 million film. If you made 100 million at the box office, you were golden. Problem is inflation. If your movie only cost $20 million, that was a good thing. This movie cost 2 and some change. But the reason why you probably can't call it a flop per se is because it made its money back. It did 109 domestically, and it did 265 internationally. Now, the international people probably don't give jack shit about the whole Amber Heard situation. Maybe that's what's going on here. But Aquaman is doing very well overseas. That's more than double. I mean, the international box office is 70% of the take on this film. That lets you know something. But in America, superhero fatigue is a real thing, I believe. Now, listen, I understand. We're going to wrestle with saying that it's bad movies. It's bad stories. I understand that. This is what we're going to throw out there and say that's what it is. But the only one that survived to me, and maybe Deuce could back me up on this, was Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And even that didn't make as much money as its predecessor did.
Spider-Man.
That and Miles Morales. You're right.
Well, I'm talking about things that are not in a universe, like a MCU or a DCU. I'm just saying, like, as far as like MCU movies goes, Guardians of the Galaxy was the last good one, part 3. Yeah. And that didn't make $1 billion. It didn't touch what the first 2 did, which was shocking. That's let me know right there that there is a such thing as superhero fatigue, because a good movie.
The audience wants something different.
Yes,
guess what
yes.
you're right. Guess what 2 movies made billions?
But
Mario and Barbie.
But you know what though? So their sequels will not touch that. I'm telling you that, right? Those sequels, they're not going to touch that. I don't think so.
But here's the thing, though. I think with the Guardians of the Galaxy, the first 2, right, was sort of intertwined, with the whole Marvel phase, whatever it was. But we know the third one, okay, really not so much. So, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think it has something to do, Parker, with it being James Gunn's last iteration of it?
So yeah, and it had nothing to do with what was going on with the with the phase 3, whatever, if it was phase 2 or phase 3, like that's the story's over with now, basically, right? So that's why I think 3, okay, we're just closing up that story, whatever. So I don't think it was gonna do as big as the first 2, just for that. And also, I'll look at the movie. What was the budget for the Guardians of the Galaxy 3? What was the budget?
I'll tell you right now. Let's see.
Hey Rick, while you looking that up, did you guys hear the news about the Last of Us TV show casting their Abby?
Yeah, I put that.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. I see. I got it from you. You the one. You showed it to me. All right. So, Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, go ahead, brother. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying her name is Caitlin Dever. I'm not familiar with her, but if you guys are, do you think that's a good cast for the role?
I mean, I guess it depends how. I never seen it work.
It depends
before.
on like how she gonna take that weight training. Like, I mean, I always thought that if they were gonna do an Abby, they should have grabbed one of the WWE chicks, like a Rhea Ripley, somebody like that. And
I can understand why you say that, Rick. But here's the thing, though. Neil already came out and said they're not jumping 5 years into the future. They're just continuing the story where they left it off on season 1. So you're not going to get buff Abby yet. So I get what you're saying, but Neil said they're not jumping that far ahead yet.
So which means they're going to milk this whole Joe is alive type thing.
Exactly.
Or they might keep Joe alive for the remainder of the series. It doesn't have to go exactly how the game did. Doesn't have to. I mean, they changed things in what was that show on HBO? The Lannisters and all that other shit. Game of Thrones.
So, but Game of Thrones,
Yeah, they changed things in that story. It didn't go freaking verbatim to what it did in the books. So you don't have to stay to it. Besides, it's Neil Druckmann. He can do whatever he wants to. And I'm sure he heard all the backlash when they killed Joe off. So he's probably like, you know what? Let's fucking let him hang around. Let it be that. You know what would be the best thing? And I think that's what would make this series really take off. And it might affect the video game too. Hear me out here. They could be like, you know what? Let Joe survive, and Abby doesn't kill him, but they rough him up pretty good. She hears Abby's side of the story, whatever, and maybe they team up to take out another faction of the real devils or whatever. Because Joe could be like,
Miller would love that.
Well, because Joe could be like, Joe could be like, look, man, I was just trying to protect mine, and this and that or whatever. And think about this. Then I think you can build, because he is working on Last of Us 2. Think about that. He's working on Last of Us 2. And you could make it be that in Last of Us 2, maybe Joe didn't die. Maybe it was a dream. You never saw the body.
You talking about the remaster?
No, I'm talking about Last of Us 3 when it comes out.
Oh, Last of Us 3. Okay.
Yeah, the actual game. It could be, you know what? This is what Joe was thinking about what happened. The last seconds, they say your life flashed before your eyes and this and that. The girl with the baby and all this. Maybe that's something that Joe would have seen as a, flat light flashing before his eyes. Or it could have
basically it was a dream sequence.
Yes, it could be a dream sequence that she was having. I mean, listen, they never showed his body. They just said he was dead. Like, first of all, it's not real life. Listen, it's not real life. You can make anything.
I got to disagree, Rick. Just from the opening scene when you see how that happened, and that set the stage emotionally. Whereas like Abby had, once they found out, once they said his name, and then she exactly knew who he was, it was right there, boom. And then you see how Ellie, whatchamacallit was like hurt over this habit. That's why she was hunting him down. That story was cool. So I don't think they would do like a dream sequence where it didn't happen.
And I'll tell you why not do a dream sequence. We all know, for those that have read the comics, how could I forget? And it also deals with an apocalypse. The Walking Dead didn't go by the fucking comic books at all. They went way left or way right in The Walking Dead. They can do whatever they want. That's what
sometimes. Look at the show The Boys. I mean, is that following the comics?
What I'm saying.
Well, not with the Black Noir, because if you read the comics, I don't want to make any spoilers. He didn't get killed by Homelander in the comics. He didn't. So I don't know what they're doing with that. I mean, the guy that plays Black Noir is actually, he's still on the cast as playing him. So again, I don't know if that's going to be a dream sequence, or I don't know how they're going to do that. Or is it going to be flashback scenes?
Flashback.
Yeah, I'm about to say maybe it's flashback scene. I'm not sure, but he is on the cast, the guy that played him.
But a lot of times, I think people fail to realize character development. Sometimes, okay, that character reached this point, so Job had to die because he reached this point. How he took Ellie as far as he could take her.
All right.
He's reached this point.
That being said, how far do you think Ellie can take you? I think her
that we don't know.
Come on, bro. We got a little kid killing grown ass men that are skilled. How long do you think this shit's gonna last, or how long is this gonna be believable where people are gonna want to see this? I mean, that's a little far fetched. I mean, she's a fucking Padawan, bro, killing dudes with machine guns and all kinds of stuff. I get it. It's cute. Well, hold on. Yeah, but it's cute at first, and this girl's a survivor. But bro, come on, man. This is where the Captain Marvel start happening, where everybody's having fucking problems with Thanos, like the Scarlet Witch, all these people, and then here comes Captain Marvel catching this dude's fist, and like, come on, man. We have enough of that.
No, but that's different. Like
how? It's the same thing. She's being overpowered, and I think
she's not overpowered. I think because it's a female, we gotta listen. It's not a comic book with the Last of Us. That's like they predicting like real life and whatever though. So it's not like it's a comic book where she had where it's some like these regular people and but you talking about machine guns killing. A machine gun's supposed to kill you, right? Come on, Rick. Feel me? Like,
Well, Parker, I gotta agree slightly with Rick because unless they recast the actress and make her a little bit taller because she just looks too small to be like he said, overpowering these grown men. And I know in the video game she outwits them and she's sneaking, but I don't know, man. The current actress, I don't see her doing exactly what Rick said, like overpowering somebody trying to get out of a chokehold or something. You know what I mean?
I mean, hell, like that's why storytelling, you character development. That's what you gotta like wait and see how that plays out.
Eventually, it has to end. You're talking about how Joe shit needs to end, or it had to end, bro. She's coming to the. I think you have more potential with Abby going forward than with Ellie. If you really want to keep
I think that's where they're going with part 3.
I think there's something to be said. You have more with Abby than you do with Ellie. You know, that's just me just thinking about it, you know, from a video game standpoint, story standpoint, or something like that. I think, Stout, Dallas are failures. They look, Stout, I don't play for them. I can't do, I just been a fan for the last 40-some years. I don't know what's wrong with them. Thriller Ali says every Avatar sequel hits $1 billion or more. The last one did $2 billion. Yeah, that's true. That's why I said, look, even Guardians of the Galaxy, good movie, it didn't move. That's unfortunate. You know, it's unfortunate it didn't move. Where the hell is the Light Queen at? Man, everybody. Oh, you know what? She's a Cowboy fan too.
Well, technically, Ricky Brown, if you think about it, what they gonna do with Abby after the end of the 3rd season? Because she's not gonna be buff no more.
I don't know what they're gonna do, bro. I think that they need to. I don't know. You don't want to run the risk of this thing getting stale. You know, because what does everybody
know? Walking Dead?
Well, yes, Walking Dead got stale. Think about it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought Walking Dead got stale once they killed off Rick's partner. I thought that Shane was like a good character. Once they killed Shane off, no. When they killed Shane off, I was like, God damn, why y'all killing this dude? Oh, he's a good character. And then they killed my favorite character off, Merle. I'm like, bro, Merle was the man, yo. He could fight. He had one hand. He survived. And then they killed him off. I mean, I hate when they kill off good characters, rather it be a movie, rather it be a series. When you kill them off, you're doing injustice. And then you got to try to write them back in with some kind of fuckery. Can I interest you in Optimus Prime? When they killed Optimus Prime off, they had to go and do some kind of fuckery to write Optimus Prime back into the Transformer universe because they stupidly killed him off. Even Marvel, they've been struggling the last, 4 years? Without. So now all these rumors about RDJ coming back. He's like, no, I'm never coming back. And then you got Feige saying, oh, he's not coming back. Bro, he got them receipts from the Marvels. He got them receipts from the Eternals. He got them receipts on what the show's doing on Disney Plus. He doesn't have a damn choice, or he won't have a job. He can say all he wants. He don't want to bring them back. But Disney is one of those places that offer content and services. And what the hell is Marvel if nobody's watching or buying your shit? It's going to hurt you 3 different ways. It's going to hurt you at the box office. It's going to hurt you in streaming. It's going to hurt you in merchandise. So you got to get your shit together. So they might not want to bring Iron Man back, but they might not have a fucking choice. They might not have one. Sometimes you just don't have a choice. Can I interest you in CM Punk to the WWE? They kept saying for years that dude was never, ever going back to the WWE. Never, never, never. Hell have to be frozen over. Motherfucker showed up this year at Survivor Series. They said it would never happen. So, bro, everything is never happens until somebody gets out their checkbook or they see the ratings going down. Right. Can I interest you in Hugh Jackman and Wolverine? He said he was never playing Wolverine again. Said he was done. Said he couldn't work out with The Rock no more. He was too old. They showed him the bag and he said, all right, let's get it going, bub. That's what happens. That's what happens when they show you the bag or when people are desperate. This is what they do. This is why, again, this has nothing to do with movies or comics. This is why Dallas will call Bill Belichick because they are desperate. Jerry Jones is 80 years old. He doesn't have another 20 years left in him. At least not functioning 20 years. So what's he going to do? He's going to give this dude a blank check, say, please, please, please give me structure. Help this team out. When people are desperate, that's when you are going to get paid the most. That's when you're going to get paid the most. And right now, Marvel is desperate. DC is kind of desperate too by poaching a Marvel guy to come and run their cinematic universe. They're desperate because they have no structure. They have no direction. They got 8 different fucking Batmen, 12 different Flashes. They don't know what the hell is up, what the hell is down. They don't know. So shit can get fucked up. And that's why I always say, you never really know. I'm telling you right now, you telling me if Last of Us 3 comes out, and as the game, of course, we're not talking about the series. If the Last of Us 3 game comes out and flop, you telling me they won't make Joe get his own solo game if he's that beloved or some shit or whatever? Druckmann won't give you Last of Us, Joe edition. Only Joe. Not helping Ellie get around. He's just taking out. Because remember, they talk about how he killed all these people. His backstory, him and his brother went through people like, bro, who wouldn't want a game like that?
Like a prequel you're talking about? That would be fun.
Hell yeah. Him and his brother going through towns, taking everybody's shit. Yo, man, that would be, that should be hot. Yes.
Yeah, that would be dope.
That would be fire, bro. I would play it. Hell, I'd get the goddamn collector's edition with the statue of him and his brother standing over young children about to kill him, or whatever the hell's going on.
Goddamn.
No, Ricky. No, Ricky.
Hey, hell.
Don't say that.
Well, whatever happened. Look, the Rick's in a bad mood, okay? The Light Queen's not here. Half our audience isn't here. They're all laughing at me. I'm going to let y'all know right now. Anybody that got my phone number, don't call me. That's number 1. Don't call me. That's number 2. Don't call me number 3. You're going to get cursed out. Leave me what we call the fuck alone tonight. I don't want to be fucking bothered. I'm pissed off. I want to hear it. All right? So leave me alone. We ain't talking football. We talking comics. So now.
Let's get back to it.
Yeah, well, we were
all right,
talking
so
about.
let's talk. Speaking of DC,
Oh, shit.
James Gunn got some more projects in 2024.
Really?
He confirms more DCU will go into production in 2024. Actually, so hold up.
Yeah, everybody's active now that the damn strike is over, huh?
Yeah. The animated Creature Commandos will debut on Max this year, and Superman Legacy will begin filming for a March 2025 release. While other projects were announced by Gunn, we know nothing about these project schedules. So, Gunn recently answered a fan question on social media, which he has also shared a screenshot of. Will Legacy be the only DCU project to enter production this year? Gunn's simple reply was nope.
You know what I think though, Levon, and I wonder if Parker will back me up on this. I think DC needs to start a little bit slow. Maybe start with a mini series, introducing the characters.
That's what they're doing, Rick.
Yeah, okay.
That's what they're doing.
Okay,
they're doing the Penguin this year.
Okay, I didn't know that, but yeah, I was about to say, look, if they do like a mini series where you interest the characters in, because that's how you people believe it or not, I think these mini series are the more drama and shit is what the builds up of the character. I think because you don't have that kind of time for character building in a movie. You got 2 hours and 10 minutes. That's it. Can't build a character in 2 hours and 10 minutes, but you can build a character in a miniseries, 8 episodes, an hour long, and focus on that said character. But you would need multiple series that'll be going on in order to introduce all of the characers. I just think, I don't know. What do you guys think about it? Like, again, I'm just shooting. If you have if you have like a series that has like the Batman characters, a series that has the Superman characters, a series that has, whatever. And then, you can have something like an Avengers in the series where they'll do a crossed kind of gathering with each other like they did with Smallville. No, well, not Smallville, with Arrow and Flash or some shit like that. Like, I think that they should do more of that kind of stuff, but use it in the movies, like keep the same actors and actresses. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, that shit is confusion with all these different universes. Like, this is Earth 1, this is Earth 9, this is Earth 23. You'd be like, God damn, just simplify it. And everybody wants all that shit.
Well, that's what James Gunn actually was going to do. He wanted to keep the same actors in live action and in the animated movies. So he was already on his way to do that. Okay. With the Penguin, though, that's a different story.
He was the best character in that movie. To me, he was the best character.
Yeah, the Penguin is a totally different universe. Mm-hmm. It's in the same universe as the Batman that we know Ricky loves, Robert Pattinson Batman.
Oh, that's Nightwing. I told you, his Nightwing. God damn it, it's Nightwing.
That's the only thing that's confusing is that it's a separate universe, but they're keeping it to that. They're keeping Penguin to that universe. It has nothing to do with the new DCU. So
See, I think that's a mistake.
I agree with you. I do
Yeah.
want them to be. I want it to be less
think that's
confusing, not
yeah.
more confusing.
Yo, check this out. Thriller Ali said Warner Brothers about to get sold again, probably. Yeah, they're in talks for Paramount, which I think will be a disaster. James Gunn trying to look busy for the new bosses. I always thought that Warner Brothers, if they were going to murder somebody, it should have been Universal. Universal already has the amusement parks. They already have their own streaming service, with Peacock. You got WWE, you would have UFC, you would have all of the comic book movies, you would have all the Game of Thrones, with Sopranos, you would have all of that shit in your catalog, your content on your Max would imagine if Max combined with freaking Peacock. Like that'd be crazy, bro. But I don't know because I believe Universal has NFL contracts, so they would probably have to get rid of the NBA. I don't know if they could have them all because remember, Warner Brothers has the NBA contracts. So I don't know. I don't know how that would go, but it is what it is. But I mean, I put up a poll. I said, "Do you guys trust James Gunn to what did I say exactly?" I said, "Do you think James Gunn can save the DCU?" So far, 75% think yeah. I mean, it couldn't get any worse. Parker, what do you think? I know you're behind James Gunn like 1,000%. Like that's Parker's best friend over there.
Man, once James Gunn says everything's going to be interconnected, so
that's a plus.
Whatever. So now these characters that you're going to see in Superman, like at least one I do know, like Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, he's going to be on the show, The Lantern. So opposite where you had these characters in this movie, you get to see them in these series on like HBO, whatever, and stuff like that. So like I believe DC does have a direction. That's why they hired Gunn, and they came with their plan, what they're trying to do. So they do have a direction what they do. Whether how well it works, that's another story. But they do have a direction though, what they want to do and stuff. And Gunn has it mapped out. So it all going to start with Superman Legacy. We'll see how that goes from there.
All right, so let me ask you this then, Parker. Hold on one second, cuz. So, what if Superman Legacy fails? Then what?
I don't. That's a big one. I don't see it actually failing.
Really? You think that's a big one? No. And here's why I tell you that. That's not. How could that be a big one if you have Aquaman, which was $1 billion film in its first iteration? Jason Momoa, girls love him. Can't keep their hands on. You can't keep his pants on this dude, And they had the freaking Ocean Master, my man, buddy from James Wan, who was a hell of a director. I mean, this is the Saw guy. This is the Conjuring. Like this is the OG, bro. Like he is the man when it comes to horror structure. No, he's actually better than James.
But you talk about
King Reaper is here. He actually James Wan is better than James Gunn. I put James. No, but you want to put James? You want to put Wan's box? Not only his box office is bigger than Gunn's, but his profit is bigger because them Saw movies and stuff that he did, they're like $10 million to make. He don't need to spend $230 million.
But we talk about the big DC movie in 2025 to start this all, Superman Legacy. I don't see Superman Legacy like flopping. Whatever, I don't. All right,
now you see, flop is a what do you call that? What do you say that is a? What do you guys call that? Flop is a relative term here, and here's why you say that because it can flop box office wise and not make any money, but it can have a 99 on Rotten Tomatoes. So, what are we talking about here? Because Batman versus Superman put asses in the seat, but it got killed, like 30-something Rotten Tomatoes. Suicide Squad, same thing.
Financial flop or critical flop.
There you go. And you gotta
let me say something about the Parker.
Go ahead, cuz.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I want to say that I think the hiring of James Gunn, I think DC moved too fast. They should have stuck with The Rock. What The Rock was doing with Black Adam, bring it back. What's buddy name for Superman?
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill, yeah. The excitement around DC was building almost at an all-time high.
It was.
Now I know Black Adam it didn't do what it was supposed to do, But
let me ask you this before you even go any further, Noah. Why do you think Black Adam was successful? The Rock has been in hell of a worse movies than that, and they've done well. What the fuck happened? Oh,
rock fatigue, man.
You think it's rock fatigue?
Rock fatigue, brother. Fatigue.
I don't think the marketing was there. There's a lot of people don't even know who Black Adam is. It could have, for one, Black Adam should have been a character in a different movie first, a more popular superhero, and then give him his own spinoff. That's how you do B-list and C-list characters. You build a hype, as a villain in a more popular movie, in a more popular film, a popular character film, and then you give them their own movie.
Yeah.
So I think the way they executed could have been better, but I mean, as far as DC, where DC was going from that point, they just had to give it time, but they gave up on it too fast.
I agree.
See, Noah, I disagree with what you, Noah. But go ahead, Parker. I'm sorry. He was answering.
No, I disagree. And here's the thing. What Noah was saying, that's exactly what Gunn is doing. He's using a much more popular character, Superman, and you see these other characters that's in that movie. So, yeah. And DC had to get it. Hold up. DC's making it clear direction by bringing Gunn over, who had success in the superhero genre of movies, though. That's a fact. He has a success, though, right? And Peacemaker, it's my personal opinion. It was like a series, not a movie. Was pretty decent. It was written by Gunn, also. So I think they're on the right path. Yeah, so I think DC's on the right path by having a clear direction what they want to do, and James Gunn is leading that charge. So I don't have a problem with that. Everything's going to lie on this Superman movie. Legacy, I believe it will be a success, though. I'm not going to say it's going to do like $2 billion at the box office, but it will be a success, though. It's definitely way better than Shazam, the last movie.
The way DC been going, that shit going to be on Max in like 30 days.
I want to say this. It's not a shot at Gunn, but Superman is more. He's more marketable as a villain than a hero. He's too powerful.
What?
He's too powerful.
He's
more marketable.
Yeah, I guess he's saying like if you want some like mind control shit by Brainiac and the Justice League having to band together to stop him would be a good movie.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That would
like
be
Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
Batman versus Superman was because Superman was villainized in the movie.
Yeah, false god. They had false god. They spray painting the statue, bro. They was mad at him up here, bro. They wanted his ass up out of here.
I'm still take Man of Steel over that.
A Black Adam versus Superman would have sold like crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, just because of the cast, The Rock and Henry Cavill, two jacked up steroid dudes, swinging at each other with CGI capes. People would go and pay money to see that.
And you got to think about it.
They would have been running to the bank with cash falling out the pockets if they would have made that movie, and they would have did it right.
Thank you.
And just think about it. Superman got somebody that can actually fight him, that can actually hit him and actually do some damage to him instead of
they have a lot of guys that can fight him.
If you wanted to do that, Rock wouldn't have been the person you would have won, because the problem is that he did not want to lose, and that was another thing about Black Adam in that contract. So again, this is why
they didn't have to lose though
with Rock, because
he didn't have to lose. It's all in the writing, bro. Yeah, but there's always a bigger threat.
Yo, I like what Thriller Ali said. Thriller Ali said the Superman Returns reboot film flop facts, and that was think about that. But hold on, that was Bryan Singer, the piece of shit that he is at his finest. He had just come off of 2 critically box office acclaimed X-Men movies, and he wet himself with that Superman Returns movie.
But I'm judging Trump like the Man of Steel.
And that's because Superman, he's marketed better as a villain than a hero. He's not that interesting of a hero. He's too powerful.
Yeah, I think why that's like that. I'll tell you why. Though. I think he's right because that's the thought Batman put in everybody's head, that Superman's dangerous. You can't be trusted because Batman's paranoid. But you're talking about we can't be talking about reality. It's a comic book characters, but that's what he's saying.
Like the IP, people still love that IP,
but they like
they love him as a character, but he's not.
They don't like that goody two shoes Boy Scout shit. They don't like that. That's not.
And his storylines aren't enjoyable. Nobody cares about his villains.
Think about this, Loki. Look at the characters that they like anti-heroes, like Wolverine, like that. You know, they don't want guy flying around in some red ass boots, freaking saving cats out of trees and shit.
The first one was good. It was.
I would agree with Noah if he was talking about Brightburn, because that's a Superman-like character. I would agree with you there. I don't know about the
or Goku,
the Boy Scouts.
who actually stole that story as well.
What'd you say?
Goku's storyline, which actually stole that
story
as well. Yeah, Manhattan, motherfucker.
But I don't know if you've seen Brightburn. Noah.
Well, no, not the.
What about Injustice? The Injustice Superman is very popular. That whole storyline is popular because Superman is the villain.
Yeah, they made a film on that. That shit did good, bro. That shit was hot. I might watch that tonight before I go to sleep. Yeah, we know I ain't watching the Cowboys.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I agree with you with that one. I agree with you.
Here's the thing. No, Superman is not more like being a villain, because that's not the makeup of his character. So I would say no. You know,
I'm not saying that, Parker. I'm saying him being marketed, him being villainized is a much stronger market. It's better for the marketing team to villainize Superman. It draws attention. Now you got this ultra powerful dude, and he's the villain. Now, if he's the true villain of the movie, he doesn't have to be. But that's why Batman versus Superman was so popular. Now you got one of your favorite heroes clashing with one of the most popular and most powerful heroes ever.
Here's the thing.
But then what about Suicide Squad game, Noah? Because people are not clamoring to play that game, and we know Superman is the villain there. I mean, he's not the main character, but still, we know he's the villain in that game. And people are not clamoring over that game at all. They're like, it got passed. So you might have to.
That's not what I was reading.
I hear a lot of people.
I'm on the NDA, so I can't discuss too much about it. But that's not what I saw.
You know they pulled it.
Well, what I'm saying is there's people out there that reviewed the game already and said that they didn't enjoy it, like IGN.
Most beta testers said they were pleasantly surprised after they playing the game.
What are you talking about? That Suicide Squad game?
Yeah.
Oof. Listen, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
I'm
not saying it's the best game in the world. I'm just saying.
Here's what I would say.
It's better than they were surprised how much they enjoyed it.
Here's the Rick's prediction. That Suicide Squad game. When's the release date for it? Anybody know the release date of that game?
I think February.
I think it's like the
February 2nd.
February 2nd.
Yeah.
By April 2nd, it will be in PS Plus and Game Pass.
God damn, not like that. Right?
Yeah, just like that.
But let me ask you this too, though. I'm gonna rebuttal that with this, right? Is the complaint about Suicide Squad because it's a live service game, or because the Justice League are villains?
I think it has nothing to do with it. I think it's a service game. It's just a bad game, allegedly.
Yeah,
I think it's
a bad game part.
It's talking about January 30th.
January 30th?
If you pre-order it, it's January 30th. You got to pre-order to get it that day.
All right, so January 30th. Before April, it will be in Game Pass and PS Plus Essential. Book it.
Let me give you. Since you said NDA is gone, there's no more NDA, Loki.
I forgive you impression.
You just can't show any gameplay footage or anything.
I will say this from my personal experience: the beginning, the intro part, when you're playing the linear part, that shit is fire. Now, when the open world opens up,
like Gotham Knights,
you might have some complaints about the pacing,
like Gotham,
because it's very live. It's very live service-ish. But like the first hour or two, that shit is fire.
It's story
driven. In the beginning, it's story driven, huh?
I was saying Parker had a code too, didn't he?
Yeah, Parker put me up on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I played it, but I don't know how well this game's gonna be. Whatever, right? So I don't know. But
I can see people playing the first couple hours, really liking it, really getting into it, and then later on the mechanics kind of
hello.
The mechanics kind of change on you.
Wave goodbye. That game is.
It's very cinematic. It's very story driven and cinematic in the beginning.
That game is dead, bro.
What's up, people?
Mello is here.
I don't know.
Mello, what's good, bro?
Yeah, but the thing is that Noah, though, you gotta. I mean, when you gonna do a Superman? If you want to do a Superman movie, I mean, look, Injustice was. I mean, not Injustice.
2/3 of State of Gaming is here.
But the original the Man of Steel was kind of like that, though.
I don't know about that shit.
Though, Noah.
Oh man, what happened?
The Man of Steel was kind of like that.
Whatever, y'all follow the royalties.
But yeah, that's why I feel like reviews about the game.
Been coming back anyway. I used to watch you guys and watch post up do crowd control. What happened to State of Game and Noah? I haven't heard the name in a long time. Who owns the IP? When are you guys going live again? All I hear is crickets.
We don't want to put
business, family business.
To be determined.
I mean, nothing better. Just
EBA.
We got to talk offline.
We got an NDA, nigga.
Okay. Oh man, this is what happens when brothers go into business for themselves. This is what happens. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, jabronis. Oh man, gee,
you can't, bro. You can't. That's why you can't quit your job and work for black people.
Oh,
I'm just saying, bro.
Hey, oh man,
I'm just saying.
Wait, Rick, what happened to the Cowboys, Rick? What happened to the Cowboys?
What are you talking about the Cowboys? The Rick's doing a live show. Whoa! First of all, the Rick this is the Watchtower. What do you mean the Cowboys? The Rick's not a Dallas fan. What are you talking about? I am, and everybody knows that I am an Eagles fan. What are you talking about?
What?
Randall Cunningham. It's all there. McNabb, Michael Vick, Rodney, Pete, Herschel Walker.
We in the Eagles organization do not claim him. He does not go.
I'm older than you. I've been an Eagles fan. That's why I carry a Desert Eagle. Oh no, that's why I love muscle.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let's get on with the show.
Let's get back on topic. Let's talk about these.
No, I'm a Buffalo Bills fan too. How about that?
Rick, calm down, buddy. Calm down.
Somebody shut his mic off.
All right, so let's talk about these Marvels. What?
Go ahead.
Go away, bro.
Let's talk about these Marvel Studios Netflix shows. Did any of you guys watch Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and Punisher? I have some good news for you guys. All right, so hold up. Let me scroll down here. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. Now, consider this question whether or not the Netflix Marvel shows count as MCU canon officially reopened. Just months after the release of an official Marvel Cinematic Universe timeline book that seemed to establish once and for all that the 6 shows produced for Netflix by Marvel Television, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, The Defenders, and The Punisher were not a part of the official MCU continuity. Disney continuity.
Now it is, right? So it wasn't before, but now it is what you're saying, right?
Yeah, basically.
Big Money say what? Desperation. They are fucking desperate. Because I remember, what was it, 5 years ago? Or was it 4 years ago? Where Marvel MCU didn't want a damn thing to do with that Netflix stuff. Remember, they kept saying how, this is not part of the MCU. And now you want a canon? You
know what's crazy? Is they made references to the things that happened in the movie. You watch the show.
I was just going to say
the IP, Rick. What are you talking about?
No,
it's their IP. They make good stuff. They bring in those TV shows to their streaming service because they have one now, and they're gonna use this canon.
No. Listen, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. All I'm saying was when the MCU was riding high, Avengers. What was it? The one that came out, the best Avengers, not Endgame, the one before that, the Avengers. That one. Not Ultron, that was the worst one.
Infinity War.
Yeah, when Infinity War was running high and all that other stuff, when these Iron Man movies was making $1 billion, they were trying to distance themselves from the Netflix show. Yeah, they were.
Right, Ricky is right because MCU never mentioned anything about Defenders or Luke Cage or anything, but
because they were being made outside the MCU though. They were being made separately with Netflix.
No,
as the
I
platform.
get it. That's where I was going. I was gonna say
because if you remember, the only show that was canon with them was the one on ABC. Was the joint with
Agents of Shield.
Agents of Shield. Yep, that was the only one that was canon to the MCU shit, and they wouldn't even really show. The only guy that showed up, I think, was what's her name showed up. God, what's her name?
I watched every season. It was intertwined with all of them.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson showed up, which was big at the end of season 1, and then
and Sif showed up.
Yep, Lady Sif showed up.
Lady Sif showed
yep,
up.
Lady Sif showed up. Yeah, so it was some continuity, and was the girl with the big boobies on that too from the Thor series? Or no, she was in no, she was in WandaVision. That's what I'm thinking about. Cat.
Agent Carter was in there too.
Hey,
it was a part of the whole.
Yeah, it's part of the real MCU. Yep, it was.
Hey guys, is it me or is it seem like these to me it seemed like to me that these superhero films they only work with movies, because the only TV show that I seen that was successful was Arrow. That's the only one that I've seen the TV series. Hold
on, what about Flash?
Oh, we got a lot of
Flash.
Lightning did like
all that messed up stuff. No.
Nah, how many seasons?
Yeah, I love Black Lightning.
Like 9 seasons.
Seven.
Hercules and Xena Warrior Princess.
Oh, get the hell out of Hercules.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of them.
Big Buddy, you should watch Punisher and Daredevil. You would love those series.
Yeah, especially Punisher.
Daredevil, Punisher was
and Luke Cage. That was
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage was the shit.
Luke Cage was
what about Agents of Shield? Wasn't that successful?
No,
I think
that was
Arrow and Flash. They're the only ones that I've seen that had like 9 to 10 seasons, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
What about Smallville?
So. Agents of Shield got a ton of seasons too.
But Smallville didn't intertwine with any of the movies or nothing. Smallville was just a good series by itself.
Just a good show.
Yeah.
Smallville connected to Arrow and Flash.
Well, in the latter stage, in the latter stages, because they didn't even use the same guy. Because remember, Green Lantern, he had his own series. The guy that played Green Lantern on Smallville, they didn't use him for Arrow.
They had a Green Lantern on Smallville?
Yeah.
7 seasons for Agents of Shield. Agents of Shield was successful.
Yes.
It had 7 seasons.
Well, Loki's the inside info on that stuff.
Nah, that was my
I really can't remember who the Green Lantern was for the Smallville, and I gotta look it up.
Yeah, he was he played on that show Reapers, was it? Was
Green Arrow or Green Lantern?
No, he played Green Arrow. And
Green Arrow, okay.
Yeah, and they didn't let him be in the Arrow show. They cast somebody else because he went to another show that was on WB called it was like a scary show. What was that show?
Was it Supernatural?
Yes, Supernatural. Yep, he went to Supernatural. Yeah,
it was a brother. Yeah, I do remember I remember it's coming back.
I wanted to say something about that too, Ricky, when y'all was speaking on Last of Us and just the movies in general. I mean, comic books. Do you think they got a problem where the actors are either aging out, possibly passing, or just don't want to play those characters anymore? Would be an issue too.
I think that you're talking age. You're talking about
it kind of play a part of what you're talking about now too, in the sense of they come out with these shows and then all of a sudden the people that we grow attached to leave for whatever reason, like you said, the Wolverine incident.
Yeah, or they get too old, like Stranger Things. That's why they're gonna end it. They're not kids. Like you can't tell that those kids are they're not middle schoolers anymore. They're fucking 20-something years old now. But that's to say this: the movie Orphan. They use that same girl when, even though she's a lady now, and they just basically did the Lord of the Rings freaking Gandalf swap with the Hobbits. They made her seem shorter than everybody else, like she was a kid. Yeah, and they just used like a body double that was like a 10-year-old to run around if like she's running away from somebody or something. And that worked fucking very well. The second Orphan, that was good. The first one was great because she was just a little girl playing, that part. But obviously she got older. She's a woman now. And then what they end up doing is they use the same girl. I think they might have used a little CGI, but they made all the adults way bigger than her. So like the other people was like stand up on a box. On a close shot, somebody was standing in a box or something to look way taller than her, or she'll be sitting down or on her knees while they filmed a close up. They showed it during the making of it. It was pretty damn good. And I was like, you know what, that works. So, you know, I mean, when people get older, I mean, look what, just one more thing. Look what they did with Harrison Ford in the last Indiana Jones. Like, they de-aged him.
Right. I was about to say that.
Yeah, bro, that was crazy.
Not in the sense of him, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think they use deep technology.
I might watch that tonight.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not as bad as people were saying it was. It's not that bad at all. Now, it is hard to follow because there's a certain part of the movie where they don't tell you it was 20 years later or 30 years later. You find that out because he wakes up and he's like an 80-year-old man with his shirt off and he's mad wrinkled. But the scene before that, he looked like the Indiana Jones in like the 1980s. Like, they did a hell of a job, like making Harrison Ford look like Han Solo again, bro. It was crazy.
I need to get my Indiana Jones hype up. You know what I mean? You feel me?
Oh, I feel you.
I gotta get my Indiana Jones hype.
Careful, because if that game's a bust. Ooh, buddy.
I mean, you know what? But Rick, it's the same thing they did with Samuel L. Jackson in Captain Marvel and in Secret Invasion.
Yeah, but the Captain Marvel, I know what you're saying, Deuce, but that Captain Marvel with Samuel L. Jackson with that hairpiece, that's a little different. When you take a look at
this, we're not talking about the hair. We just talking about his
But I'm just saying, like, it looks like, all I'm saying is, it looked believable, like that was Harrison Ford in 1984. Is what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? And again, it's only the effect because we've seen older Indiana Jones. We didn't see Samuel L. Jackson play Nick Fury in 1992. So that's the difference. That's the only reason why. I'm not saying they didn't do a good job, but that's the difference. We've seen Harrison Ford play Indiana Jones in his 30s, and that's how he looked in his 30s when they did those flashback scenes, which they didn't tell you was flashback. You kind of had to figure it out because he woke up. Yeah, he woke up and he's in the freaking 60s, right? So he's in the 60s. My issue with the movie, you know what the 60s is all about. Civil rights. Brothers ain't, come on now. You know what they did to us. And they had like a black woman in charge or something. Like, bro, come on, man. You know this ain't happening. Yeah, like, yo, come on now. You know this is not happening in 1960.
And have y'all seen Aquaman 2?
This ain't the right around.
I haven't seen it yet, but I haven't seen it.
Oh, man. What?
Bro, when I said superhero fatigue, I was not
Pastor
BSing
Joe is
y'all
here.
at all, bro. Like, I'm Superman fatigue. Y'all can catch that on the bootleg. That's how I'm feeling right now.
Aquaman 2 is
monumental.
Well, what did they rate? Now let's see. What did they rate Aquaman 2?
I'm finding more good shows on Apple TV than Netmaster, bro.
Now, I mean, I did hear Rotten Tomatoes. Aquaman got a score of, he got Batman versus Superman type numbers, 35%. See, this is where you know there's a disconnect between the viewers and the guys that are rating it, or the critics. Now, the critics gave this a 35% in Rotten Tomatoes, right? 35%. But the viewer score is 81%. There's something wrong there. You cannot be that far apart. Like, if everybody who has two eyes, and some people, if you like Slick Rick, you got one eye. If everybody who actually sat down and saw it, now keep in mind. Well, hold on, wait, let me just make a point, and you got it, brother. So, over 2,500 people have verified ratings of this. 2,500 people out of the 2,500, 81% of them said this is a good movie. Where only 100. Think about this: 196 people watched this movie who were critics, and 35% of them, actually, only 35% of them said it was good. That's a problem. I mean, explain
that's
that.
Because when it comes to superhero movies, Rick, you notice that the critics usually know nothing about any of this shit, right?
I don't know.
And
the MCU was getting 90s like a motherfucker coming out there, bro. They was getting 90s like crazy. I mean, let's see what is let's see Endgame. What was Endgame?
And if you look at the Marvels, the viewers did not like it.
So check this out. It's good. Endgame, 94% Rotten Tomatoes, 90% audience score, over 50,000 ratings. That right there, and again, I'm not saying it's true. All I'm saying here, there is not a disconnect here. 94% of the critics said it was great. 90% of the audience said it was great. When you got 35% saying it's no good, but then you got 81% saying that it is good, there is a problem. Let's do another one.
I can explain, Rick.
Please.
We're in the ever since COVID, we're in the alternate timeline. Kobe's supposed to still be here. The movie critic. That's my explanation, bro. We're in the alternate timeline right now.
Think about this. Look, I got another one for you. The Marvels, 62%, which means that it qualifies as not a bad movie, because 62% of Rotten Tomatoes said it was good, right? 62% of those viewers, 350 reviews. Audience score.
Oh, the Marvels trash.
Marvels. Listen, 81%. I'm sorry, 82%. The Marvels scored better with the audience than Aquaman.
I don't like Marvels. That was dog shit.
But again, here
Rick disagrees with you. Rick said it was a decent movie.
I liked it.
Yeah, what you think about Aquaman? Noah, did you watch Aquaman?
Part 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
See? So he's in the 81% percentile. That's where he is. But the critics beat the shit out of it. Let's do this. Let's go back. I want to see Batman versus Superman. Right? Let's see what Batman versus Superman. That's what I was going to say next. Rick. Yeah, let's go Batman versus Superman. So check this out. So Batman versus Superman.
The critics hated that movie.
Oh, bro, think about this. And this is also, now this is kind of correct here. 29% Rotten Tomatoes, 439 reviews, 63% audience score, 100,000 people. So
look at that.
The audience didn't like it that much. It was mid, 100%. It was mid. The critics hated it, and the audience didn't love it either. And I guarantee you, the 63% that gave the thumbs up were Batman or Superman fans, like myself.
Yep, it was bad casted too. They should have had a better Lex Luthor.
Absolutely, that Lex Luthor was more like a Joker than he was Lex Luthor.
Then I wouldn't say it was bad casting because it's just him. Because I liked who Deathstroke was. I liked who Superman was. I liked who Batman was.
But that's your villain. The villain is your most important character in the movie.
That is true. That's a fact.
It seemed like everybody wanted Bryan Cranston to play Lex Luthor.
I wanted Michael Rosenbaum. Fuck it, he should be Lex Luthor all the time. Just like Kevin Conroy.
I just wanted Lex Luthor Batman. I just wanted Lex Luthor to act like Lex Luthor. This guy's feeding people lollipops, and I don't know.
But if you think about it, Noah, that is a new age Lex Luthor because he was able to protect.
That was his son, Noah. That was Lex Luthor's son. So. That wasn't Lex Luthor.
Yeah, because he mentioned his father. Afterwards they were saying that's Lex Luthor Jr. They were saying that.
Yeah, you didn't see a photo of his actual father. He was bald on the front.
That's even weird.
Again, like I thought that was weird to not have.
I got another one for you. I got another one for you guys. Check this out. The Eternals, 47%.
Oh man,
Rotten Tomatoes. Can we all agree that Eternals was trash?
Yeah, that was
agree?
Yes.
Oh wait. Let me recant. You said I didn't mean the Marvels. I mean the Eternals was trash.
Yeah, Eternals.
What is the Marvels? What is the Marvels?
The three women that just came out in December.
Yeah.
The Marvels.
It's a what?
They were
it's the one with the Captain. What's that damn lady name?
I have it.
The Marvels was 62.
I haven't seen the Marvels.
Okay.
I said it was trash. I haven't seen that. I got to mix it with the Eternals. The Eternals was trash.
Yeah. Okay. So the Marvels was 62%, 82% score. So that was a good move. Now listen, that's where you know that the fuckery is there. With sometimes with this right, it's there, bro. It is there sometimes with these movies, bro. Listen, there are some people that just hate comic book movies, or they just hate a certain actor, and they are gonna do whatever they can because that's their control. Just no different when it's time to vote for the Hall of Fame in baseball or in football, where these guys have an agenda that they want to push. Like, you know what? I'm tired of superhero movies, so let's give it a bad rating. That's why, to be honest here, we should only be paying attention to the audience scores and not the critics, because we're not critics. We can say we like something or we don't like it, but we don't get paid to do that. A critic gets it. He's going to decipher all of that. Again, same thing with video games. A video game critic will come in and say, oh, well, this game is a 90% Metacritic, blah blah blah. But you play the game, you're like, I don't know about that. That was me with Elden Ring. They gave Elden Ring a hell of a rating in the 90s, said how great it was. But then when I picked up my controller and I only put 22 hours in it, I didn't like it. So,
But it's
Elden Ring
different
was
with
fire.
gaming, Ricky, because the game. See, moviegoers are true to their hobby. They go to the movies, they review it. A lot of gamers that review games don't even play the game.
right now,
And that's just
Mr. Ali
reality of it.
he said I didn't like Batman versus Superman storyline. He said, why put superheroes against each other instead of team up movie? And it was too long. It was too long. Batman versus Superman was.
Oh no, that movie was fire. Come on, Batman versus Superman.
In the comics,
Hold on.
they did that exact same.
Bro,
I like that perception.
Hey, you
there's a lot of things about that movie
Batman,
that just.
I love nothing more than watching him kick the shit out of Superman because I hate Superman.
Yeah, it was a lot of shit. It was a lot of
True
plot holes.
indeed, but it was like that was the build up because everybody wanted to see Batman and Superman go at it. And then on top of that, with the story, they was kind of right in their own right. Like
I remember when they had a teaser of Batman versus Superman and I Am Legend. Remember when he was walking and they had the Batman versus Superman sign back then, and I was like, oh shit, that was like a little teaser, because it was in the movies and shit. So I remember that. I remember seeing that in I Am Legend, but
But it's like it was like poor writing though, Mello. They found the dumbest reason for these two to clash and fight each other.
Yeah, Thriller was right about this. Check this out. He said, I don't need to see the Batman origin story over and over again. He's right. Like, how many times when they show Batman, you see the little kid, bats, the parents getting shot in the alleyway, and this stupid ass kid sitting there.
Man, that's pain, nigga.
Pain. First of all, how much pain? Now, listen. First of all,
gave us Batman damn 50 times.
First of all, if I'm in an alleyway, God forbid, with my two parents and they shoot my father, and I'm a kid, I'm running. I'm not gonna be standing there looking. Let them motherfuckers. Hey, you guys are the adults. I'm the kid.
You can't say, Ricky. You can't say that. It's called shell shock. You can't say that, brother.
Let me tell you something. Well,
you don't know.
I got two
shell shock. You shocked about what's going on, brother.
Listen, I got two light-skinned kids, and if we come out the back of a cinema and we're trying to catch, for some reason, we're taking a dark alley and we're billionaires with no security. Keep that in mind. I'm just saying, what in the hell are the Waynes who can get an Uber? What is Alfred at? When this is happening, like I never understood why in the hell is a guy walking around with $100 billion by himself in a dark alley with his kid? Like, bro, that is just bad, bro. Man, this makes no sense.
Man, Ricky, you gotta understand the time.
Understand
man.
what?
It's a comic book.
Man,
it's a comic book, and you gotta understand the time, man.
Mello. This man is more powerful than a fucking president of the United States. And that motherfucker's got Secret Service. You telling me fucking Dr. Wayne, because he was a doctor, doesn't have any bodyguards? That's crazy.
Yeah, they maybe didn't have guards at the time.
Okay,
man.
well, Mello, especially back in those days, and Bob Kane, who wrote this shit. I don't know. I'm a little twisted on this. So you telling me the number one way? Hold on. The number one way to get to people with money was what? To kidnap their kids. The kid would have his own bodyguard, like a super nanny. Enter Alfred. Alfred trained him and taught him all this shit and sent him to the League of Shadows, or he sent him away to learn all these martial arts. Where the fuck was Alfred that night in Crime Alley? I need to know this. Where the fuck was he? Was it his day off?
I don't know.
And if it is his day off, think about this. I got a hell of a Batman story. He probably was out getting
some cutty. I don't know.
Think about this. I got a hell of a Batman story. Let's say Alfred was in on the whole shit, like the Godfather. He set the fucking Waynes up, and he made fucking Bruce who he was. And then then he tells Bruce and shit, hey, you know what? Master Bruce, I set it all up and shit. I didn't know you would turn to fight crime like this. And then Batman kills his ass. That would be a good fucking story.
No, but actually,
it could be a plot twist in another universe. But hold on. Because I wanted to ask what he was saying. You gotta understand. Like, look at today's society of right now. It's celebrities right now that you would think will have multiple security guards and end up getting robbed for various reasons. Sometimes they want to operate solo.
Bro, the Kardashians have bodyguards, Mello. There's no excuse.
And Kim Kardashian got robbed before.
Man, was that with or without?
Your point would be what?
Who was she with? Who was she with at the time she got robbed? Well, who was her husband at the time?
It ain't about who she was with. You just said the Kardashians have X amount of money, and there's a report of Kardashian being robbed.
Hell, I think the kids shoot guns and everything.
But I'm saying that showed Gotham, it alludes to what happened to Batman's parents. I bet he probably was like made enemies with the wrong people, and that was all like a setup. Because remember, the robber. You look at the cartoon. The robber had the wallet though, but yeah. So that was all a setup. How they died and stuff. So I think they was coming from like an opera or something with the son or a movie, whatever.
Yeah.
So they felt safe where they was going and stuff like that. Yeah, so I mean, you watch the show Gotham, so it sort of like goes in detail, breaks it down how.
Like how many times you hear celebrities say, "Man, I just wanted some time to myself, so I went to Target and and dressed in an Negro outfit to try to be normal."
Okay, that's the same celebrity. When you see him on TikTok, he got an ice pack on his head. I didn't see where he hit me from. He fucking took my chain. Like that's the same guy. Like, come on, man, bro. I'm
just saying it happens.
All these NFL players,
for whatever reason,
have security. Floyd Mayweather's got like 10 big motherfuckers my size walking around. Like, bro, when you got that kind of money, and then Wayne's got more money than Mayweather. You
gotta remember though. It was
anybody can get robbed. That's all.
In the 40s, that Bob Kane created a Batman character, I believe, 1940s, 40s, whatever. And so wherever the mind state where his head was at when he wrote this stuff, whatever. Some things that he probably I don't know, but that's the story. So what happened as a kid, as Mello said, that he didn't run, he probably had shell shock and see his parents lying down in blood. 1 minute your parents there, and the next day gone. So yeah, for a young kid, yeah, he have shell shock. That's why he ain't run off.
That lets me know that motherfucker has no street smarts.
I think after that, the Batman movie with Bane in it, I think after that movie, Warner Brothers just didn't know what to do with DC characters. They just didn't know what to do. They was lost after that.
Well, I think they had
after that movie.
They have been lost though.
Well, here's what I do know. I know that Christopher Nolan was supposed to do the Man of Steel. I don't know what happened. If he said that I'm done, he was supposed to do it. He was supposed to do the Man of Steel.
He was a producer on it, Rick. He was a producer.
He was a producer. Him and David S. Goyer was supposed to be, running that whole thing there. I don't know what happened.
But, I mean,
y'all want to know why? Y'all want to know why Batman's parents got killed? Batman did. He tried to backdoor his wife, and he got killed in the process and lost the insurance money. That's what really happened.
Oh shit!
Y'all really want to know what happened?
No, that ain't happened.
Well, listen, I think y'all are missing a big picture here. Where the hell can Bruce go where Alfred is not 2 steps behind him? I'm telling you, this nigga set him up. Bro, Alfred is the type of nigga that's at the goddamn bathroom door holding toilet paper for him. And now
and that's why that back door makes sense. They were trying to kill the wife for the insurance money, and he got killed in the process.
Nah, he got some kind of mob dead or something. I'm
about to say, but it's DC, so that can be true. It's multiple universes, so it could be a universe where Alfred actually did that. Bro, that's the problem with DC.
Man,
they got too many damn universes.
Has an earpiece in his cowl, watching every step he make. He's flying planes for him when he jumps out and kicks a whole warehouse's ass. But when Alfred was needed the most, he's not there. I just don't understand that. Like, yo, that's crazy.
That's why,
Rick. You're talking about 2 different things, because Alfred is like that now because Bruce's parents died. They didn't need Alfred that much because Bruce had both his parents.
Well, here's where I'll say that's not true. Remember when in one of the Christopher Nolan movies, when his ass fell down that little well shaft, and who was there to pick him up? Oh, Master Bruce, you hurt yourself and you get back up. He was always there. I don't want to hear that. Alfred was a glorified nanny for this dude. I don't want to hear that. He's supposed to be there. If they're getting a car in the alley, Alfred's supposed to have that damn limousine back there, so they just take 2 steps, not even get wet, and get in the car and go drive away to that huge ass house that they have. That now only one motherfucker lives in, and the other guy's guilty because he set him up. I'm telling you, Alfred set him up.
No, it wasn't Alfred set him up. It was the mob that set that in late.
But Parker,
whatever, though.
Have you seen these Godfather movies? It's always the closest motherfucker to you that gives you that shit. I'm telling you, Alfred's dirty. I don't care what you say.
No, did you watch Godfather though? Franconi, like those guys.
I saw the whole Falcone thing, but he's covering for the real traitor, Alfred. Alfred, think about this. Think about this, bro. You guys, bro, let me. I'm gonna roll with this here. Y'all don't realize.
I'm not gonna let it go.
But no, I'm not, because you guys don't understand how powerful Alfred is. Think about this. Who is the main heir to the fucking Wayne fortune? It's Alfred fucking Pennyworth. Why? He's the guy. Everybody dies. He gets the money.
He's only the heir if there's no other Waynes that exist.
And Bruce is the last Wayne.
I'm saying, Ricky, you have a point. I'm not arguing your point.
Yeah,
it could be a universe where that happened.
I don't trust Alfred, bro. Alfred is on.
But until they write that spin-off that says Alfred did it,
bro,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, there's stories where, well, Alfred didn't do it, where Alfred actually, after Bruce's parents died, what Alfred does is that he starts to pay all the villains off, Jokers, for them to pretend. Basically, he paid the cops off, because at that point, it's a real story where Bruce is so traumatized that he starts to dress up as a bat and run outside to fight crime. But all the criminals are paid off. They have to pretend, to act like they, Batman is actually Batman. They all knew he was
Jesus
Bruce
Christ.
Wayne, but he was
This nigga turned crazy. God damn.
Yeah, he turns crazy. What Alfred does to the city is that he starts to buy out the police, the cops and everybody, Joker, the villains. He, pretty much have them pretend to be villains. Let Bruce beat them up and shit like that.
That is bad. That's like having your girl fake an orgasm. This is terrible news. My God.
Alfred he does do that though. He becomes the mastermind. Start paying off the villains. Like, hey, look, he's crazy. He's gonna dress up as a bat. If he comes to you, you don't worry about it. I'll pay the hospital record, whatever it is.
I like that, Manhattan, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Because
it makes sense why he won't kill nobody.
I tell you what,
either.
but think about this. Because Alfred is the nigga that set him up.
Sense.
Because Alfred set him up, he has to pay these villains to keep him in business, because eventually Bruce is going to get a hold of these niggas. They're going to say, hey, Alfred's the guy. So that doesn't happen. He has to keep having all this shit go on. Yeah, bro. Alfred ain't stupid. He's like, hey, look, listen, you know any other butlers that make $3 million a year? Like, that's what I'm saying. This nigga here is paid. Remember that time, I think it was in a cartoon, he broke like a $40 million vase or something, and he's like, oh God, son, I'm so sorry. And then Bruce is like, I'll just take it out of your pay, Alfred. Nigga, I ain't never heard of a butler getting paid that kind of money.
What? And what?
And he broke one of Bruce's collections and shit, similar to
No, I said you gonna take what out my pay?
Yeah, Alfred will take his bro, think about it. Alfred, out of everybody in that Batman universe, he has more control over everything. He controls the money. He controls the gadgets. He knows everybody's identity. Alfred is a danger. He's more dangerous than fucking Batman. Imagine if Alfred went rogue. He'd fuck up everything. He knows all the Justice League motherfucker secret identities, because Bruce is his confidant. He tells him everything, so he knows every.
He got access to the computer.
To the file. Alfred is the most dangerous motherfucker on earth.
I disagree. Batman has files on everyone. When I say everyone, I mean everyone. So no, he's not more dangerous.
Okay, and guess what? And because Alfred is buddy with Bruce, Alfred also has files on everybody.
He has access to everything Bruce got.
Bro, that ain't encrypted for Alfred. He just goes up to it. Pennyworth, Alfred. Pew! Computer opens right up for him. That's what he talking about, Parker. That's what he does.
Alfred doesn't have the hands Bruce Wayne has. Also, he doesn't have the tactician skills Bruce Wayne has either.
He does it, but who's to say that Alfred didn't plant a bomb in a suit or a bomb in a Batmobile?
I don't know about that.
I'm about to say I just see what Ricky said. Who's able to get close to Bruce to destroy him or kill him? It would be Alfred.
It'll be Alfred.
It would definitely be Alfred at that point.
And if Alfred falls off, it'll be Talia. Those are the only two motherfuckers that get to him. It's either Alfred or Talia. That's it.
Can I say something? I'm tired of retcons in comic books. I'm tired of characters getting a backstory.
That's what happens when you run out of material. That you got to give somebody a backstory. Well, when you run out, it's what happens when a character gets stale. You got to give him a backstory to wonder how he got here. So now you got to give him a backstory. Yeah, a guy shows up in a bat. How did he show up in a bat? His butler set him up. Whole family got killed. He's the last guy here. Kryptonian guy shipped land. Motherfucker's an alien. Got superpowers. And that's another thing. That's why I like that Brightburn movie. Because, bro, if Superman grows up as a terrorist, we can't do shit. Like, yo, hell no. Him and Luthor be sipping fucking champagne and shit. Like, yeah, I got all the connections.
Especially how he into Earth. We didn't have no type of research on him.
Yeah, Luthor be the guy.
Just a little kid,
and Luthor would control him because think about this: if he falls out of that sky as the villain, and Luthor is like a father figure to him, know all his weakness, the Red Sun, the Kryptonite and shit, Luthor have him doing his bidding. He'd be like, yo, I need you to go knock off this fucking country. Go bring me Mikhail Gorbachev, and I want you to burn the whole U.S. I don't want to do it. You do it now, or I got this fucking red kryptonite ring, and I'll fuck you up. Like, okay, I'm done. He would control him. Like, that would be crazy. Like, if that happened. Because remember, if you look at the Smallville story, Luthor was in Smallville. What if Clark landed with the Luthors instead of the Kents? Imagine that shit.
Yeah, that happened.
Hell would have broke loose.
But Lex Luthor started off as a good guy. Remember, it was Superman's fault that he turned evil.
Yeah, they kind of stole that a little bit with Batman's story. How every villain of Batman he pretty much created. And again, I still think Pennyworth's behind it, but I think that's how they made the whole thing where Batman is created. He made the Joker who he is. He made the Riddler who he is. Like, the only one I don't think he had something to do with was like the ventriloquist. I don't think he really, that dude was just sick. He was a drink.
But even since he was a good, his original story was him being a good guy.
Yeah, he was like,
if he really got a hold of Superman. Yeah, what was his smoke with Superman that he couldn't beat him?
So it started. He was a chemist. He was in a lab, and the lab caught on fire. And when Superman was Superboy, he blew the fire away, but all the chemicals got in Lex Luthor's face and burned his hair off. And then nigga turned evil because he went bald.
Because he took his waves.
Damn, Samson. That's some Samson type shit.
But even that's been retcon. Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. You can't.
What issue was that, Noah?
Yeah, because I was gonna say he had cancer while he was bald. I was confused by what you were saying.
What issue was that?
I'll find it. But that's the OG. That's the OG. That's OG.
It was a different universe.
As far as I know, and this is at least like back in the 70s. This is the earliest. This is the earliest origin story I know of Lex Luthor is.
Got it. I think for the most part, his beef with Superman is that his existence bothers Lex Luthor.
Yeah,
that's honest. Lex Luthor for him, he wanted to build Metropolis or the whole world through science or whatever, right? He believes in
that's retcon.
He believes in the natural order of things as society, as human beings.
Yeah.
In a philosophical way. But because Superman's existence happened, it bothers him because he now looks at the human race. They put so much faith in this guy like a god. Nobody ever feels to better themselves. And that's what triggers it. Bothers him so much.
Wait. Hold on, So is he on the same ideology as Batman? Because Batman's fear is that one of these motherfuckers we won't have enough information on a superhero person that they can possibly kill off the human race.
And that's the thing about Lex Luthor, Mello. That's why it makes his character interesting, because technically Batman kind of agrees with Lex Luthor, but Batman just doesn't see it. Like, the difference is that Batman does also feel threatened by Superman, right? His existence, because as far as Batman is concerned, if he goes rogue, who's gonna stop him? Lex Luthor kind of thinks that, but the difference is that Batman just doesn't. Lex Luthor pretty much want him dead. Where Batman is like, I gotta have a.
We can try to coexist with him.
Right, but Lex Luthor is like,
Batman's more on trying to coexist with him, cohabitate. Where Lex Luthor like, no, the quicker we can get rid of this nigga, the better.
Yeah, and I think Lex Luthor also, he kind of got like a god complex, because he was considering himself to be the smartest man.
Check this out, man. In 1960, it was explained that during his youth, Luthor had been friends with Superboy, but later blamed him for a laboratory accident that caused his hair to fall out. And trying to exact revenge on the hero, Luthor evolved into a criminal. Over time, he became Superman's greatest foe.
It really was about some sports ways.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they retconned it, but this is
they did. That's because now what things with Lex Luthor is that he suffers from a god complex. He was supposed to be the smartest man he's supposed to be like he was him before Superman came. He viewed himself like I'm him. Like, I'm the smartest nigga, the richest nigga. I'm the perfect being. Then Superman came into existence. And that shit fucking bothered his core. Now he got something to prove. Like, if I can kill Superman, it's nigga. Like, basically for him, killing Superman, it's like killing a god, basically, right? That's his thing. Killing Superman is for him. It's like achieving killing a god. That's how Lex Luthor views it. If I
say that to say this though, right?
Okay.
And that's his story now. But I say that to say this. That's why you can't debate who's the most powerful hero or villain, because there's the multiverse. There's multiverses where one hero is way stronger than a hero in one universe, and then you get people retcon, and then they just become 10 times more powerful than they originally were.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about the retcon stuff. I like the original.
What the hell is Ripcon? What the fuck is that?
Retcon.
You change the story, like basically change the origin, how it all started.
Yeah,
you rewrite the whole entire origin.
Oh, so it's like what if?
Nah, it becomes canon.
On Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's replacing
it becomes
the
canon.
story.
Yeah,
like you just get and replace it with like something new.
Now, originally there was just a green kryptonite, but now you got a rainbow color of kryptonites. You got red kryptonite, blue kryptonite.
You always had gold back in the days, though. You know what I'm saying?
It used to be just the green lanterns and the yellow lanterns. Now you got a whole lantern corps with different red lanterns and white lanterns and.
Yeah, but I don't got a problem with that. Cause like even with the kryptonite, that's radiation. So I could go with that. But when
I don't
you
like the whole different color of the suns. Like I hated that they added blue suns, like green suns.
That stuff got retcon. Originally, he was an alien. Originally, Superman couldn't even fly. He could just
he was able to just jump.
He was just fast.
Tall buildings.
He was fast.
What the fuck is he got a cape for?
Now he can move planets, bro. He was faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, and can lead tall buildings. Now this nigga can fly in space, move planets.
Yeah, did you read his new powers? They tell you that he don't need to eat, and he doesn't need to breathe. Like I was like, what, bro?
Yeah. But that's retcon. I mean, it's
think about it. Think about the breathing part. How many times have we seen Superman in space and fighting Zod?
Well, hold on. But remember the cartoon? They put him in a spacesuit though. In the Justice League cartoon, they put him in a spacesuit.
Oh yeah,
they did.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Retcon gives you some great stories, but it gets to a point where you can't have debates because now it's consistent. You can't argue consistency. So the Batman I grew up in love, you know what I'm saying? That nigga was just a detective. He wasn't like beating gods and aliens, but Batman now is the most powerful hero.
No, but here's the thing, like
that utility bill got all
hold on, but and with comic books, like I don't got a problem to a degree because like you have that character, whereas in that same universe where he can evolve for the storyline or experience that happened in that storyline, whatever and stuff like that. Because remember when Superman came back and Cyborg, Superman, the evil Superman, was about to kill it with that kryptonite radiation. He had a whole big ass tube shooting at him, but the Eradicator, the one who had the Superman in the Rain Superman, who had the goggles, he jumped in front of it and rechanneled that energy and went through Superman. He got his powers back. But then later on in the comics, Superman started getting even much bigger and stuff like that, whereas he could travel in space where it wasn't affecting his breathing as much. So as evolution going through and storytelling, as experience having a comic book, his powers might evolve and stuff. At one point, he became pure energy. Also,
Wonder Woman got retconned. Originally, she was made of clay, and now she's the daughter of Ares.
Hold on, what?
She was always made of clay.
Daughter of Zeus. I thought she was the
daughter of Zeus. She was made of clay. She was made of clay, and they used magic.
Zeus? I thought it was Ares. Ares was the father.
Hey, the most important thing is
God of War.
We all seen the roadmap that DC has for Warner Brothers has for DC. Y'all think they on the right track with the roadmap that they got?
I mean, it looks good. The map looks good, but here's the problem with a map. When you read a map and you find the treasure when you open the chest, right? You might open it up, might be a bunch of coal and it ain't turned to diamonds yet, or it might be some good shit. We don't know. We saw James Gunn, what he did with the Suicide Squad, right? Did you guys like that movie?
Yeah, I like the one James Gunn did the Suicide Squad. Yeah.
Did you like Peacemaker?
Yeah.
I did. I love
Okay.
Peacemaker.
All right, then you guys are in for a treat. Because if you didn't like that content, then you're not gonna like James Gunn's DC universe.
And I like Guardians of the Galaxy also.
I like Brightburn. That's another James Gunn movie. I also like the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Shit, Brightburn was
love Guardians of the Galaxy. I think they were the best spinoff in the MCU. You know, once they killed Iron Man off, I think that was kind of like the go-to. Like, you know what? Then they fit seamlessly in there with Thor. I think he was good, like with them. That was good, like comedy and shit with them. But then they took Thor out of there. You know, I thought that was cool, but you know, I don't know why they took Thor out. I thought he had good chemistry with the Guardians of the Galaxy. So, and you know, like all of those guys fit. Batista fit good as Drax. It was like I just remember some of the shit that he said. It was funny as hell. He's like, "This tree, I love this tree." And this green whore, he had me rolling with that shit. This green whore.
Yeah, that was a good trilogy. It was.
Yeah, it was. It was.
But Ricky, we were talking about Wonder Woman no longer made of clay. Her mother told her that because she didn't want her to know that she was the daughter of.
Now I thought Hades was her father.
She was a goddess.
Like,
no, Ares.
Now wait a minute. Her father.
They changed it.
Okay, I'm about to say because her father was like a devil ass, like he was like a demon, like her father.
Oh, you talking about Raven?
No.
Raven. Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
Ares is the god of war. He's evil.
Okay, all right. Well, maybe it. All I know is because that Wonder Woman's dad was like an evil motherfucker. They had this.
Ares.
He was right next to the devil and shit. Now Ares. I know that that Raven's father is the devil.
Right now, if you Google it right now, you can go to the DC Extended Universe. It tells you that they retconned it in 2011 that it's Zeus who's her father right now.
Wow.
Zeus is her father.
Wow. See that, and that's why. And that's
what that means, right? That's Kratos' sister. Yeah, that's Kratos' sister.
Hey, but that's the complaint though. Like it's. I get it. Retconning it creates great stories, but at the same time, it's hard
so that means Kratos, Wonder Woman, and Hercules are all related.
Mm-hmm.
They will be.
How does Hercules fit in?
Because Hercules is what's the name? He's Zeus's dad.
That's only in his universe, though.
Okay.
Not in his.
I'm just saying. I just watched the movie with The Rock. Yeah, he's like Zeus's son, Hercules. You know, he was fucking around and shit.
What you telling me? Ares had a DNA test, and it was proven that Wonder Woman.
He is the daddy.
So moms was sleeping around with the guys.
Oh man. Listen, you can't trust an island full of just all women. You can't. They're scissoring or whatever's going on over there. They don't want a man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got their right to vote, their right to smoke in public places. Right to wrestle in their wrestling gear. You know what's going on over that island.
Hey Rick, that's the. You know what? I think that's the only part of the roadmap that I don't like. That he's supposed to be doing. I don't know if he's doing a series or a movie about Paradise Island.
You mean the island, really the island of Lesbo? Let's just call it that. You know, they want to call it Paradise.
That's what you talking about?
Themyscira, yeah. Themyscira. They call it Paradise Island. They call it but it is what do they call it? It is leaned heavily on the island of Lesbo. That's why they call the women there, because the island of Lesbo was full of just women. And that's what Themyscira is and Paradise Island is. So that's what they were trying. Because remember the last Superman, I think it was Superman Red Sun. And he was trying to make a pass at Wonder Woman. And she was like, you do know I come from an island with all girls, right? With just all women. So she kind of pushed him away. Like, and he was like, oh man, I guess I don't.
Oh yeah, I remember that movie.
Yeah. That's why she got lied to, that she was made of clay, because that would have made her moms guilty. Like, dang, how you had a daughter? You're good with a man. Nah, she made of clay. Pray for her.
And again, think about this. And it's not, where did they say Wonder Woman comes from? Greece, right? Right? She's Greek.
Okay.
The island of Lesbos is in Greece, and she's Greek. Themyscira, Paradise Island, bro. They take shit. It's inspired by the island of Lesbos. That's why they call them lesbians, because it was all women there. That's why.
That's true.
Yeah. So when she's really saying, these are my sisters, he's like, no, those are your lovers. You don't know sisters.
The Greek gods are the old gods in DC.
Yeah, and I remember they said that Zeus had multiple partners. Some were men, some were women. Like they all do stuff over there. So, that's what that is all about. But hey, look, we went off kilter, but I had fun doing it. Anything to what do you call it? What do they call it? A distraction for this disaster of a playoff game that I watched the Cowboys have.
Yeah, I fell asleep at the wheel.
Hey, that's good. Yeah, it's all right.
I didn't fall asleep. I just let you guys talk.
Good job, Levon. That was a good call.
Levon. That's what great moderators do.
Absolutely. You see that it's a flow here. There's a fit. You let it go. You don't ruin it. How many times have you been in a sack with a woman? She'll fart or something. Never mind. But anyway, Willie Styles is here. He said, "What's up, brother Brown and Pam?" Willie Styles, I'm down bad, brother. My team's gone. My Lakers stink. My Braves are out. I got nothing. I'm never watching another football game again. I'm done. No more Sunday ticket. No more Cowboy. And this goes out to my family. Mom, Dad, my aunts, my cousins, my godchildren, my children. Don't buy me no more Cowboy shit for Christmas, for my birthday, or nothing. Nothing. You save it.
Don't throw away that Cowboys belt you got.
Oh, you mean this rug? I'm going to take a piss on it and throw it out. Today's trash night, too. You go right there with it. I'm done. I am done. Today, I officially resign as a Dallas Cowboy fan. I am going to go seek refuge in the new XFL or whatever that is, the USFL. I'll go find a team over there. Something closer to Connecticut where I can get season tickets and not be disappointed. You know what? I might be a Patriot fan. Or a Giant fan. Hell, that's only an hour and a half away. I might be a Giant fan. I don't know. We'll have to see. Whoever wins the Super Bowl, I'm going to be a fan of that franchise. Yeah. Bandwagon activated. I'm getting old, brother. I can't take another 27 years before we get a Super Bowl. I can't do it. You guys want to go over the last topic? It's getting late. I got to get up in the morning. I got to go to the gym. I got to ride to Boston tomorrow. I got a lot of shit to do. You want to touch on these last topics?
Man, I got a topic actually.
Okay, brother. Let's go.
What topic, Levon? I don't remember.
Man.
It's just pointless, man.
Superman
would shit on.
Not only that, it would, but this would be a whole nother hour to.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to, but it's. I just get tired.
But hear about this. I
get Invincible. It's the hot subject right now.
It is because you know what? Because that's what I want to do for next show. Let's do this subject next show. So let's make teams. At least if we can do this, because we couldn't get together with the 80s versus 90s stuff. Let's see if we can do this here, if we can collaborate on this. Let's get one team with the Vulturemites and one team with the Kryptonians. And then, I know Parker wants to be on the Kryptonians because he's a Superman guy.
Now I gotta do homework.
Yep. So we got to pick our teams. We got to pick them now. Got to pick them now. Let me get a pencil out here. Or
then I gotta go to Victromize then.
All right, yeah, that's what we gotta do. We're gonna list the teams, and then we're gonna come out with facts, not made up shit, not I heard. And let's not Google during the show next week. Could we have our shit together? That's why nobody likes play trivia games at bars and shit no more, because there's always that jabroni that pulls out a fucking phone and he Googles the answer. Like
last minute.
Yeah, like I hate that. They be having like a Jeopardy or something at the bar or the club or something, and everybody's like, yo, come on, test your intelligence. You got some fuck nigga pulls out his phone, like Google it. Hey, what was the answer? I'm like, come on, man, put that shit away. Fucking punk bitch.
What them steps looking like, Ricky?
What's what?
What them steps looking like?
Oh, my steps today?
Yeah.
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Okay. 50,763.
Man, stop it.
I swear to God.
He ain't lying, no. He ain't lying.
Well, because I wasn't sitting down watching the game the whole time. I went to the what's the name, and I was walking
back
and forth. Walking back and
forth.
He
was pacing the floor after that ass whooping, so he probably did do that many steps.
I physically didn't watch it. I was out walking. I didn't watch it.
Hey, what was the score? Because I didn't even see the game. What was the score, Ricky?
Oh, like 40-something to 30-something. I mean, the score is nowhere. The score is nowhere close to what it really was. Like that was an ass whooping. They could have scored 70 points if they wanted to.
y'all got
48.
like garbage.
Yeah,
48 to 32.
Yeah,
they put their backups in the third quarter. That shit was
exactly.
sad.
Yeah, here's the deal. The Cowboys, and this is why McCarthy's going to get fired. It's not if you win or lose a playoff game. That's not what determines, because these NFL owners want continuity. It's when you're not prepared and you get blitzed like that. Like, you're not a Super Bowl coach. No Super Bowl coach is going to have his team get blitzed like that, where it takes down to the very last second to score a touchdown. They could not, the so-called defense that, gets all these turnovers and stops people, couldn't stop anybody. So Dan Quinn's stock just went down. Dallas, they're not going to try to retain him. They're going to rebuild. They're going to get a whole new coach in here. I think they're going with Belichick. I don't see Harbaugh coming to Dallas because Harbaugh is going to want control over personnel. Bill Belichick, his eyes were on Atlanta, but Atlanta has and Washington have their own like GM set in place, so he wouldn't be able to pick the players if he went to either Atlanta or Washington. So
Belichick I don't think it's Belichick. I think it's the guy from the Titans. What's his name again?
Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, good coach. Vrabel's a good coach.
Well, he's a good smack mouth coach. Hold your account. I actually like that coach. I like that coach from Detroit. He's a good coach too.
Detroit ain't getting rid of him.
No, they're not getting rid of him. But I'm telling you, the reason why I say Belichick is because he wants the Dolphins. He wants Shula's record. He's not going to get Shula's record going to the Commanders because he's basically rebuilding over there. He may get it if he goes to San Diego because they have a quarterback in place. He can get some wins there. Falcons would be kind of like rebuilding too. I don't think he's going to a team without a quarterback. The team that he goes to has to have a quarterback because it's the same situation in New England. He's leaving New England because they don't have a quarterback. They had the quarterback that he wanted, but they made him trade him away with Jimmy G. Bill Belichick would have still been a playoff coach if they would have kept Garoppolo. He knew the system. He had McDaniels, but Tom Brady wanted his ass up out of there. They made him trade him. And they got like pennies on a dollar for him too. I think they only got like a second round pick. But I mean, it is what it is. I honestly think that after this game, what the Cowboys have always lacked was discipline and accountability. Belichick's the guy that is almost accountability and discipline is like fucking 100 if he had a Madden rating for that. So I think they need a coach like that. It was some credibility because like you bring a guy in like McCarthy. Think about this. When you bring a McCarthy who came in after he got fired, right? So now his stock is dead. So, any coach that has been fired that comes in to be a head coach after stepping away, the players kind of look at you side-eyed. But when you got a guy that comes in that has 8 Super Bowl championships, it's kind of hard to say, you know what? We're not going to feed into what he's saying. So that's why I think you got to go with Belichick. Because and the reason why I say that is because both parties are desperate. Jerry Jones is desperate. Bill Belichick is desperate. Jerry Jones wants another Super Bowl before he dies. Bill Belichick is trying to catch Don Shula. He's not going to catch Shula coaching the Falcons. He's not going to catch Shula coaching Washington. It's going to be either Dallas or San Diego, or if somehow he gets the Giants to fucking say goodbye to their guy and he goes and coach the Giants. That's why I always thought he would coach the Giants, if he had to. But, I don't know.
Between Harbaugh and Belichick, one of those two going to be the most highest paid coach
Absolutely.
ever.
And see, I think Harbaugh's the guy that he's younger, so he can afford to go into a rebuild scenario. Maybe he goes to Atlanta
Hey, Rick,
or
check
something.
your phone, Rick.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Okay, hey, thanks for coming through, bro. I appreciate it.
All right, y'all.
Shout out to Deuce, y'all. Shout out to Deuce. We about to end them too. Deuce, where you go? Which team you on? Viltrumites or Kryptonians?
Oh man, I already know it's gonna be a slaughter, but damn.
Come over to the Viltrumites.
Yeah, I don't. It's going to be a short comparison.
I'm going to the Viltrumites. I'm going to the Viltrumites.
Okay,
I like to argue. I like to argue, so I'm going to the Viltrumites.
Yeah.
I like to argue. So
I guess we can talk about.
I don't really see like a path for a Viltrumite against Superman.
Okay,
like a Kryptonian rapper.
Listen. He got his ass whooped by Batman. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. If a human being with a bunch of money can beat him, we'll figure it out.
Put me down for Kryptonians.
Oh, you want Deuce
Yeah.
Kryptonians? Okay, we'll figure it out. All right, Mello, Viltrumites or Kryptonians?
What Parker say?
Oh, he's
I'm
going
Kryptonian. So you're on the other side. You getting
Kryptonian. I'm Kryptonian. Gang. I'm trying to win. Kryptonian. Gang.
All right, Manhattan. Who you got?
He said, I'm the opposite of whatever
Mike is.
Parker
They know
is.
everybody can't be Kryptonian because then what's the point?
Everybody gonna want to be Kryptonian. I want to be Kryptonian.
Oh man,
everybody
want to
be Kryptonian.
All right, fuck it. Hey, listen, bro. If there's one thing that the Rick can do, is sway people.
And you can't sway nobody.
I don't know about
this one.
No, this way, nigga. Listen, though.
I'll take him. Hey, I'll take. Hey, listen, low key. Give me a hand, brother. Come over here to the Viltrumites. They got a loaded roster over there. You ain't gonna get no burn over there. Come on.
I'm gonna ride with the Viltrumite just because they they got to fight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what? Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Thank you, Loki. That was gonna be one of my points. Those fucking Kryptonians are all lovey-dovey. The Viltrumites will make human sacrifices at the fucking drop of a dime. You motherfucking Kryptonians will try to save everybody fall out of a goddamn building instead of yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. What Kryptonian destroyed aircraft carrying a baby? You talking about lovey-dovey?
Well, I know that. I know that Superman lost to Doomsday because he wanted to save everybody. Matter of fact, I think the Viltrumites can talk to Doomsday. I think they can talk to
Doomsday also, though.
Let's argue who's a better character, right?
No matter. There's always a traitor.
I think that makes a better argument than who will win. Like, who would think is a better character, Omni-Man or Superman?
Because Omni-Man flesh is too weak.
Superman has a better warm and fuzzy backstory.
I feel like y'all skipping something. If a Kryptonian ain't got no son, hold on. If a Kryptonian ain't got no son, they ain't got no power.
There you go. The Viltrumites can go to any planet and dominate. That's what I'm saying, brother. That's what, bro. Listen, look, Ty. You want to come over here to Viltrumite side? Yeah, you come over.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
We say the facts. We're not doing what if though.
Right. Yeah, you have to do a what if. That's the only way to write a goddamn comic book. Is
if we do what it was no son,
hold on a second. Whoa. Listen. Exactly. Earth has a yellow sun. So if the Viltrumites are fighting these Kryptonians and it's not a yellow sun, hell, bro. Or you can send a Viltrumite to go destroy the fucking yellow sun. And then now what the Kryptonians gonna do?
They get destroyed. They not destroying no yellow sun.
So you telling me 10 Viltrumites can't destroy a sun? Are you serious? Okay.
I don't believe so.
All right. Wait, guess what? We're gonna find out, motherfucker. So
it's more than just one sun. Oh shit.
But we're talking yellow suns, Parker. Yellow suns.
Superman
is limited like an Xbox Series X. He has the power, but he only has the power with a yellow sun. Because the Viltrumites, listen to this, the Viltrumites can go to Krypton and conquer the fucking planet. And there's nothing they can do because there's not a yellow sun. They won't be able to fly. They won't have their superpowers. All they will have is their intellect. That's all they would have. The Viltrumites can go to Krypton and destroy them.
Krypton was an advanced civilization with armor.
Krypton has what?
Are you talking?
Argos and Krypton have red suns. They can't fly. They can't fly over there. They can't. They don't fly.
They would kill the Viltrumites though. You talking about their armor suits and stuff like that.
Okay, but they can't. But they don't have. But they're not lifting buses and shit.
Oh, let me say this though. If the Viltrumites can get to
Krypton, it's over.
Nothing they can do.
Nothing they can do. Fucking point, nothing.
Right? Yeah, they can have armor suit. I mean, we already seen that in Invincible because
Krypton's already destroyed though.
So well, we never said how far back we were going. We never said. We said if the Viltrumites sent 10 people to Krypton, they would fucking destroy the planet. And there's nothing they can do. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Nothing. They're dead already. So the Kryptonians need to get on one of them little ships that Clark was in and come to Earth where they have a better chance.
Yeah, because the difference with Victromites is that they don't need any sun or external factor to be.
They're
born
on the juice. Yo.
Yeah, the thing is that the older they get, the stronger the Vitromite gets. Like the older the race, like they can live up to like over 1,000.
Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, don't listen to that. Man's giving away the goddamn playbook, man. You sound like you sound like McCarthy right now. Goddamn, is it?
Got you.
Yeah. All right, so. On the Viltrumites, I have myself, Mr. Manhattan, Loki, and Ty That Man. The Kryptonian side will be Parker, Deuce, Mello, and Big Money. Good luck.
Hey, bro, this is a good game. This L.A. and Detroit. They got.
I don't know. What was that? American football?
Yeah.
No, I don't watch that anymore. I'm done. Yeah, I don't watch that. The Rick has no idea what fucking American football is. Nope, I don't know what it is. Fuck it. I don't care. Go Eagles. Hey. So anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys that all came through. It is Pastor Rick's bedtime. I gotta go take a shower. I got a long ride to Boston and back tomorrow doing inventory. So, and Noah, I know you're not here. You walked out. I had 50
go ahead,
steps. So it is what it is. Cowboys are done. I don't have any football to watch anymore. So hey, we can move the Watchtower to 1:00 going forward. I'm good. I got nothing to do on this weekend. We can do the Watchtower as soon as I get out of church on Sunday. So
that's fucked up.
Bro. I'll have it set up. And as soon as I walk in the house and sit in this here chair, we will start the Watchtower at 1:00 on Sunday. I think our ratings will be better. We'll have better viewers, but that's only if Big Money, Low Key, Mello, Manhattan, Parker, Ty, and Deuce. Deuce told me that he can do it at 1:00 on a Sunday. So if you guys. Yeah, on Sunday I'm gonna move the show to 1:00. Fuck, I'm not watching no football no more. Shit, I'm doing it right after church.
Hey man, do y'all see how easy he gave up on the Cowboys?
I'm done, bro. Listen, bro. I would give up on my own kid.
He'll be back next season.
Listen, I would give up my own. If I bought my kid to play baseball and he kept striking out, I wouldn't even go to the games no more. I'll just drop the nigga off and say, "Hey, look, call me when you're done." All right, done. I have no. Listen, if it's one thing that the Browns do not do is sit around and watch failure. Because if the kid is striking out and he's that bad and big, we'll find something else for him to play. This ain't your shit, bro. We gotta find something else.
Ricky Brown does lie. He watched them fail every year and then quit on them. That's a lie.
About? First of all, I am a fraud. First of all,
every year.
I am a fraud and a phony. I leave at a drop of a hat. I left the ship. When I saw it, I wasn't a Cowboy fan after the first quarter. I was already talking with the Eagles. Matter of fact, I text Bill Belichick and said, "Where are you going? Because I'm going where you're going." And he said, "Well, I'll let you know." He said, "I'll let you know what happens." He said, "This fat fuck McCarthy gets fired, I might be coming over there in Texas." I said, "All right, brother, just let me know." Dark Lord Fusion's laughing. Appreciate Dark Lord Fusion, Willie Styles, Barrios, Thriller Ali, all y'all for coming through. Sorry that the first stream had to end. My camera wasn't working. My mic wasn't working. Bro, I was on the Dallas Cowboy playbook when we first started. It was just bad. Then we just had to restart the stream. And you know what? We're not going to get a whole lot of people watching us on Sunday when playoffs are coming. That's why I said we're going to we did a late show. We started at like 7. That's why I want to go at 1:00. Big Money if you could do it. Low Key if you could do it. Let's do it at 1. Fuck it. We might as well.
Yeah, I can be here.
Yeah, let's
be at 1.
Yeah, let's do it at 1. Hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't subscribed. We have a subscriber goal. I got to be able to pay my panel. Let's hurry up, get to 500, so we can start giving these dudes some money, giving them stuff. I appreciate their time. I asked these guys to come through for about 2 hours a show. You're talking 6 hours a week. I asked these guys to do shit. So there's something has to be done for that, and we just got to get better. And I think we are heading in the right direction. I always love the way that this show flows. Everybody gets a chance to talk. There's just something about gaming, man. People getting their feelings, and the shit goes left. And I don't know.
But with this show, everything seemed
It
fine.
does. It's not. And I just hate when people just say weird shit like Teddy, and he'll say something about he's passionate. Like, bro, stop that. We use that passionate thing like the fucking mental health day shit that people use when they get out of control. We got to stop that bullshit. There's a difference between being passionate and being just fucking flat out rude. All right. So, let's just, stop that nonsense. But anyway, hey, I'm glad you motherfuckers made it. I'm sad the Cowboys are done. I am happy that I don't have to watch this team anymore for the rest of the year. You know, it really did suck. It was a struggle for me doing the Watchtower on Sundays because there's a Cowboy game going on. I'm trying to listen to the game. I wasn't really engaged, and I think I was robbing my panel in the audience of that. And don't worry, it ain't gonna happen no more. We're done. So that being said, we will see you
still
guys.
gotta watch football, nigga.
No, I ain't watching no more football, nigga. I'm good.
About the Lakers, bro.
Yeah, they stink too. I'm gonna do a rest in peace. Matter of fact, man, you know what? Man, I can't win nothing. So now what I'm gonna start doing? Well, during the weekdays, if the Lakers are playing the East Coast game, I'm gonna do watch along because I have the NBA League Pass and I haven't watched the fucking Lakers.
What seat is your Lakers?
Let's see. Where are they at?
Like they have 11 seed.
Oh,
and they fell down.
God damn, we're in the fucking playoff process. We're in the play-in game shit again. Like, god damn, bro. God, I can't get a break. You know, God teases me. He gives me my Braves, which is my best team, and we lose in the first round. And he gives me my Cowboys. We should have just let the Eagles win a division because we're out already. Fuck.
Right, I could have blinked. I might have had a bad chance against the Bucks.
Bro, this is bad. Hey, maybe I need to be a Knicks fan. Fuck it. I'll put it this way. I'm gonna.
You
know what, bro? Let me tell you something. Right now, folks, and I'm gonna say this for over 40 years. I have always been a Laker, a Brave, and a Cowboy fan. I gotta fucking rethink my shit right now. I gotta rethink all of it. All of it.
This nigga going through midlife fucking crisis, man. You
I'm middle aged, nigga. I'm on the back nine. You think I got another 40 years left in me? Shit, I don't give a damn how many weights I lift. Look at this arm. It doesn't matter how many. Look at his forearm. Look at the veins. Yeah, I'm in fucking shape now. But it doesn't mean I'm gonna live another 40 years. It doesn't mean that. I'm probably gonna die in my sleep tonight. Mad over the Cowboys. I'm gonna drink a gallon of diet soda and just pass out. That's my treat tonight. Diet soda. Ain't that a bitch? I can't even have something with calories in it. Bro, I'm down bad. Bro, I don't know what to do. I'm down for, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm ending the stream. I'm fucking having suicidal thoughts. I don't know. Yeah, I don't pick bad teams. Dark Lord Fusion, I don't pick bad teams. The Atlanta Braves is one of the best run teams in baseball. The Dallas Cowboys is the most valuable team in the NFL. The Lakers, the most storied franchise.
Braves won like 2 years ago, bro.
I know, but bro, that's a little. I'm thirsty. I need some more. I need more.
You're greedy, man.
I'm not greedy. I waited 26 years for the Braves to win a World Series, but I was patient because you know why I was patient? Because deep down, baseball is my favorite sport. So I was very patient with the Braves. See, baseball is a little different. It's not like football. See, baseball, you get a guy from the farm, you watch him come up. You know him when he's 19, and then he becomes 20-something, and it's time for a $300 million contract, and the Braves just won't sign him. But we went a different route this time. We got the young guys. We signed them to the big money deals while they were still young. And I actually go to Atlanta to see the Braves play. I actually drive to fucking Atlanta twice a year to see Atlanta Braves play baseball. I actually fucking drive my car. Then do it. That's how much of a Brave fan that I am. But man, I didn't even go to the Cowboys and Giants game this year. They let you know, bro. I'm on the downside. I didn't go to the Laker Boston game this year. I didn't get tickets for that. I didn't get tickets for the Brooklyn Nets game playing the Lakers or the Sixers. All shit that's in with it. Bro, I gave up on the Lakers. I think we're done. And I just know it's gonna be another fucking 20 years before these guys win something. And I just fucking hate when facts. Dark Lord Fusion Braves is a good team. I love my Braves. Oh, he a Braves fan too. That's why I knew I liked Dark Lord Fusion. That's why. Look at that, Dark Lord. Your name's even at the bottom of the screen. See, it says Big Money. It says Levon. It says the Light Queen. It says Briardios. And it says the Dark Lord Fusion. So yes, I knew that we had a connection, brother. He's a Braves fan. And it's fun watching baseball. If you're a baseball fan, and you watch these kids get to the majors, it's like watching your kids grow up. It's just so fun. But bro, I'm down bad with sport. I think I'm just gonna do more shows and play more games. I can't invest myself into these sports teams anymore. I buy these Sunday tickets. There's extra innings. and it's league pass, and all it does is just give me more debt and less satisfaction. It's like having a wife, you know, more debt, less satisfaction. It's just what it is, bro. It is, man. I got nothing, bro. I don't even know where the Light Queen is. She loves the Cowboys too. Mustang Gamer loves the Cowboys. Ozzy loves the Cowboys. Fideli
niggas is drowning in
loves the
right
Cowboys.
now.
Bro, like all of us, like, don't call us. Leave us alone. We don't want no phone calls. I'm just here. I'm airing out my griefs with, you know, everybody here. But it's just, God damn. I feel like Grid when he was, God damn it, like, yo, yeah, I feel like, damn it. Yeah, I feel like him. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, yo, I don't understand, bro. From this year, from April till September, I was the happiest motherfucker. My Braves were doing well. We was running away with the division. I was talking shit to Loki. Hey, where your Mets at? This and that. Bro, first round, Phillies punched us in the mouth. Then, you know, on the flip side of that, I'm like, you know what? Hell, I got my Cowboys. Fucking Arizona beat them. I knew it was going to be a bad year then. We got smoked by Arizona. We opened the year 40-0 against the Giants. I'm like, yeah! Then go to Arizona, lay an egg. All right. And so Dark Law Super just said, all Cowboy fans will be drunk tonight after the game. Bro, you know, I might call out of work. Bro. Shout out to YB Better. He was the last person that subbed to us. Shout out to him. He'll help us get closer to our goal. Man, bro. I don't know how I'm gonna lay in this bed tonight. I might go to the gym. That's it. I might go to the gym and just you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to get a Whopper with cheese. No pickles.
Oh,
yeah, nigga. I'm off the wagon. Fuck it. No, you know what? Yeah, fuck it, bro. I'm down bad.
Going through real life midlife crisis.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's down bad for
Bro,
real.
I'm down bad.
This nigga said, I'm gonna go to the gym, man. Fuck it. I'm about to go eat some.
Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a fucking Whopper now.
I'm gonna go to the gym and give me a Whopper with cheese.
Bro, I'm just gonna get a Whopper.
You gonna be all right, Rick.
You know, I'm going to the strip club. This is the only way to really do good. Hey, fuck, how much?
You can't go wrong with the strip club.
How much cash? I ain't get, nigga. I only got $3 in this drawer. I can't go.
Don't go too crazy now. Don't go too crazy.
You don't want to come home and see that divorce paper on the table, my brother. Chill out, fam.
I got $3.
Your kids ain't 18 yet, my brother. Don't do it.
Yeah, I don't got $70. I don't have $70.
Damn, your wife won't let you go to the strip club.
Listen, I don't have $70 to go to the champagne room. If you smell the Rick is cooking.
I ain't say about going to champagne room, but damn, you can't go to the strip club.
Listen, why won't you? First of all, the Rick has absolutely no need to go to the strip club if he can't go into the champagne room. If you smell what the Rick is cooking. But because there is a Rick's got to be first. You don't want nobody sloppy seconds. If you smell I'm mad. I'm saying anything. I'm a broken man, folks. You're talking. I'm about to go, but just imagine this: you're a man in his 40s. You ballooned up to almost 400 pounds. You lose 113 pounds. You're benching like 400 pounds now. You're curling 80-pound dumbbells. And you think life is going good. Yeah, you might be losing a little bit of your hair. You might have grays coming in. But the doctor gave you a clean bill of health. Until you became a Dallas Cowboy fan. That's when the shit hits the fan, folks. That's what happens. You know, I thought I was winning this year. I didn't win. I thought I was winning.
I mean, it sounds...
Bro, think about it. I came out of the gate. I had season 2 with the show. I got my bros with me. And I'm thinking, you know what? We're going to have a good start to season 2. Man, we only have 41 viewers coming in here. What happened? We usually get about 150 on the Watchtower. Where is everybody? You know?
I mean, you killed it, Rick, bringing that cowboy shit into the show, my nigga.
You sound like you got unhealthy relationships with sports, man. You might need to let it go, man.
I am. I'm gonna go.
Let that sport, man.
I'm gonna get my son's bat and smash this TV. I will watch no more.
Oh shit!
You ain't gonna smash. You ain't gonna smash that 8K TV.
I won't smash. I won't smash my monitor. I need that.
Like if you got NFL Plus or something like that, yeah, I say let that go. But goddamn, I know.
Mello, there is no cure for the shit that I'm going through right now. This is brutal.
Yes, it is. Not being a Cowboys fan.
Fuck yourself, Eagle trash. Shut up. I don't want to hear from you.
Nigga, we're going through it.
This is looking like a shootout right now. Early on, man.
I'm a cowboy with no gun. It's not a shootout. I'm a goddamn cowboy with no gun.
I'm not talking about the Cowboys.
I got no gun.
Rams in Detroit. I'm talking about the Rams.
Yeah, you know what the difference is? Those teams are playing right now. My team's done. I got nothing. I need some icy hot. Listen, I'm about to take a ride to White Castle. That's about 45 miles away. I got to do some things.
Damn, went from Burger King to White Castle. Now you're trying to be on the toilet. Now you're trying to violate.
You got to do it. You got to do it right.
With the White Castle, they gonna stay, Ricky Brown. It's gonna come right on out.
They tricked me again, you bastards! You can't trust a biracial quarterback. No.
Oh shit!
That's not true. Look at the Chiefs quarterback. He biracial.
Old bowling.
Ah!
Yeah.
Well,
man, y'all be alright.
Hey, good thing is, Loki, pitchers and catchers report next month. So, again, another letdown is on the horizon.
I say right back to 12-1.
But you know what? Here's what I did keep consistent with the whole football thing. Once the Cowboys are eliminated, well, I didn't buy Madden this year. I usually trade Madden in the next Monday. Done. I immediately just I don't watch the rest of the playoffs, so I'm not gonna watch the Super Bowl, any of that shit. So it is what it is.
Damn.
Yeah, I turned. Same thing when the Lakers get.
So you're not a fan of the sport. You just a fan of the team.
No, I'm a fan of the sport and the team, but my team happens to be in that sport. And if first of all, when my kids' teams get eliminated when they play Little League, I don't go watch some other little niggas play. We're done.
That's different.
No, it's not.
Like, you gotta attach.
The only difference is
you gotta
I had to pay.
because your kids.
No, the only difference is I had to pay money to put my kids on those teams. But once my kids' team is eliminated, I ain't gonna see nobody's little ass snot no kids play. I'm done. Fuck that.
Man,
you know what that means? That means that the Saturdays belong to the Browns. We're going to Six
Flags. Bad sports. We got bad sports.
Cowboys gonna win, bro. You know better.
To the max.
You know
to
what?
the
You're
utmost.
right. You're right. I knew they weren't going to win, but some reason my dumbass listened to the game. I didn't even see the game because I said, let me try something different here. I said, I'm gonna turn the game on. No, I listened to it. Yeah, I went down to the park and I walked almost 30 fucking miles.
Hey Rick, let me ask you a question though. How long you been a Cowboys fan?
About 30-some years, 38 years.
And how often has you been disappointed by them?
For about 36 years.
Oh shit!
So this is nothing new.
So what do you expect? Right. It sounds like y'all on the same boat with each other.
Listen, first of all,
good woman, man.
The woman.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Well, listen, the woman from the 80s, when her drunk husband came home, she always think he's not gonna slap her around when he gets home when he's drunk. There's always a light say, hey, you know what? He might not hit me tonight. You know, might be a good night. We can make love, something. But what happens eventually? The motherfucker, he gets home and he's not drunk. He didn't fix his meal right. The dishes are in the sink. He takes a swig of whiskey and then he punches her out. This is what happens when you don't follow the rules. This is what happens.
In some cases, that turns them on. So what are you talking about?
This is what happens when you don't follow the rules. Okay, you just
Ricky,
went.
This ain't it, man.
A happy husband came home. Dishes are dirty. Dinner's not cooked. He takes a swig of whiskey. He layeth the smacketh down. This is what happens. What happens? Season tickets come in. The Rick buys a ticket. We start 15. Well, we start 10-1, and you know all about 10-1 tie. Or you start 10-2, then you're out in the first round. Right? commence.
Ricky, that mean you the problem because you've been doing the same thing for 30
I never
years.
said I wasn't
So
the
stop
problem.
doing it.
I am. I'm done. I'm fucking
Yes,
done.
it is. You crazy. I
done.
gotta say, you wild for trying to compare domestic violence to a goddamn cowboy team.
It is.
But
Wait a minute. It is exactly domestic violence. It is abuse of the mental capacity. Domestic violence is abuse.
Look how beat up he look on that screen right now. He fucked up right now, Mello. Look at him. He hurt.
There is gray strands of hair growing in my beard as we speak. I'm
But
defeated.
hey, Ricky, bro, I know the Cowboys lost, but at least you still got that 6-figure salary though. See what I'm saying? Ain't too bad.
Yeah.
Motherfucking starving out here, nigga. You know what I mean? Shit.
I'm starving
Right?
too. I'm starving too.
In 2 weeks you get to collect your rent.
I am thirsty for a fucking Super Bowl, Parker.
Well, hey man,
Maybe
you
the Super Bowl ain't in your future, man. What about the WNBA? How they doing?
Oh man.
On that note, you know what? The Connecticut Sun, they suck too. All right, they suck. Nothing but a bunch of women without boobs playing basketball. I have no interest.
Now you lying on that.
March Madness coming up. What about college?
What about January Madness of being a Cowboy fan? That's all we have. That's all we have in Connecticut is the Yukon. That's it. That's all we have is Yukon. You know what, man? Listen.
So bank on what you got is the Yukon. Bank on them.
I'm not, bro. You know what?
It makes more sense.
You know what really pisses me off? This shit's gonna be all on the TVs in the gym tomorrow morning, and I gotta relive this shit all over again.
You're gonna listen to Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy because they definitely gonna have that
They're gonna have it
on repeat.
I'm gonna be jogging in the morning, listening to how I'm too stupid to pick a team that's good. That's that's where we're gonna be going over here. I'm too stupid. You know.
Oh, man.
Fuck it. You know what? Appreciate you guys being here. Listen to me cry a river. Some Justin Timberlake.
Yeah. That guy take a pay. Like he can't get that super big contract.
We gonna bring in Lawrence, brother. Hey, Trevor, you want to earn some money? Here, this nigga here. You will not get $50 million. See you later.
Oh no, I wouldn't give him that.
No, you ain't getting $50 million. Nope. Hell no. But you know what it is, though? It's smoke and mirrors, Parker. The son of a bitch is going to be on his best behavior next year because an extension time is coming up, and then he's going to pull this shit at the end of the year again next year. It's just fucking, that's what they do.
I mean,
it's no difference in a guy playing in a contract year is like a criminal being on probation. He ain't gonna go do nothing stupid while he's on probation. But the minute he ain't gonna go see his PO no more, he's gonna go out and rob a liquor store.
What's up, baby?
Yeah.
Turn up.
I'm figuring out what was going on with the defense, though. They couldn't get listening.
Dan Quinn's done.
Stop having Parsons in coverage. Have him rush the passer. That's what he does the best. You don't put no. He ain't no matchup linebacker.
Bro, did you see those broken plays for 40, 50, 60 yards? They had like 4 of those, bro. I'm like, you got to get rid of the defensive coordinator. You got to clean house. You got to clean house because this game right here damaged the brand. And the reason why I said damaged the brand because there are a lot of Cowboy fans at the end of this are not going to buy season tickets. They're going to not buy as much merch and stuff.
That's a lie.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you why. No.
That's a lie.
They're still going to buy the shit.
But not like they will. Tell you what, I tell you what they won't. If they bring the same coaches back, they won't. They won't.
I mean,
if they bring back these same coaches, they will not. I'm telling
you. The offense is fine. I think the team.
Parker, the offense is not fine. They couldn't move the ball for the first half. They barely got one in. No, it's not the offense.
So all they gonna do is this. It's gonna be the same hamster wheel. It's gonna be the same hamster wheel. They're gonna go into the NFL draft. They're gonna get a couple picks. They're gonna look like they pretty good for a little bit, and then y'all ass gonna be right on the coattail of Cowboy City again. That's all that's gonna happen. Same hamster wheel.
I would consult with Parcells, but Bill, well, he want to run it. I would have Parcells like run that defense if he would take a role like that. He probably get a head coaching job, but you probably would have to get rid of your coach though to get Parcells in because he would
you mean Belichick? You mean Belichick?
Yeah, Belichick. Yeah, Belichick. Yeah.
I think that's why I think. You ever heard of like the perfect storm? I think the perfect storm with the defense not showing up and with the offense tanking, I think that gives Jerry the go ahead to say, you know what, I'm just going to fire everybody. I'll get freaking Bill in here. He'll control the defense. Because listen, you say what you want about Belichick defense. I ain't never seen no blown coverages like that on a Belichick defense in a playoff game.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Never.
So that one time against the Bills with Josh Allen.
Well, hey, that's one time.
Yeah.
Listen, the nigga's got 8 trophies at his house. I'm rolling with that guy. So, and I just think, but I think, you know what, maybe Josh McDaniels would be a good thing for Dak Prescott if he does come. He did well with Tom Brady. That system is like a timing system, get the ball out quick. I think the Cowboys have wide receivers, if they catch the ball, that can do that. So I think, and he's already got, Bill has a quarterback if he comes down, and he has offensive line already.
I would get over, Brady would be the defensive coordinator. I think, I would like, it's like, what they do on defense with Parsons, I think he's an edge pass rusher, not a matchup linebacker.
Yeah, but you know what? He would have to put on some weight because he's not big enough to defend a run on the edge. He's undersized to stop the run. They will run to his side. See, you can do that with LT. LT was like 6'5", 240 pounds. Micah Parsons is nowhere near that. Yeah, he's elusive.
No, what I'm saying though, but like that's the job of the defensive tackle. If they get pushing the guys back, like
remember, not the defensive tackle. It's going to be the defensive end. He's going to run 34. Belichick only runs a 34. If he comes to Dallas, if Belichick comes to Dallas, Parsons is going to be a right outside linebacker, pass rusher.
No, but they actually running both though in New England, 4-3 and a 3-4.
Yeah, but the reason why he turned to a 4-3 in New England because he didn't have the personnel to run a 3-4. Micah Parsons, he would have a guy that can. Well, yeah, because actually Demarcus Lawrence can play the outside linebacker. He's quick enough and he can stop the run. But he's getting old. DeMarcus Lawrence is getting old. I don't know. I mean, can we all agree that you think McCarthy's probably getting fired tomorrow morning? I think he's done. I think.
What this does with the quarterback, now these quarterbacks, now you're being looked at them like the Dak Prescott, obviously Flacco with his performance. So we. That's why I wasn't really saying nothing because I know Buffalo they got to play tomorrow at 4:30. I'm gonna see how that turns out and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
man, Parker trying to talk nice. Hell no, he's still gonna be there. Y'all got to get rid of Dak Prescott. Let's just be honest. I talk a lot of shit, but if y'all would have had a different quarterback who could throw the ball, I believe y'all would have had like 3 or 4 fucking Super Bowls right now. And this is not being a fan of the Eagles.
Well, let's be honest. Let's be honest here. They should have never took Romo out.
No, that's a lie. He in the same boat.
Quarterback who could bring in? Yeah, but if you could bring in.
I think see, you know what it is? When you're throwing interceptions and pick sixes, that hurts. Throwing an interception in your own territory, bro, that hurts. You gave them 7. Mm-hmm. That gave them 14 points. And how much did they lose by?
Let's see. Not about that one.
He gave them 14 points. How much did they lose by?
16.
So that gave him 14 of those points. Gave him 14. And think about this. Not only did he give him 14, he couldn't move the ball. CeeDee Lamb was dropping balls. All kind of shit was going on there. I don't know. I'm just disgusted. But hey, listen, man. I appreciate y'all. It's 9:30. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. I gotta be in Boston all this week, so I'll be in touch with y'all through Discord or whatever. But we're not gonna have a show again until Saturday. So I'll catch y'all then on the rebound. Mello, Loki, Levon, Manhattan, Parker, Ty. I'll see y'all. I'm going 0 dark 30. I won't hear from me for about 48 hours.
Ain't no pussy.
Damn.
I gotta get my life together. I gotta see what's going on.
Right.
I gotta get my life. I gotta get my life together.
6 figures.
Every time this nigga lose, he run from the store.
This motherfucker got probably collect money from. So
listen, money's not everything. Dak Prescott got a lot of money. I bet you he feels worse than I do right now.
Right now, but then he be playing on vacation in Cancun somewhere. He looking good.
Oh man!
You gotta tell Diddy no.
I mean, my fucking like,
Lord, Biennials, Willie Styles, everybody in here. We gonna end the stream now. I appreciate y'all for rolling with me, man. I'll have more cheerful podcasts going forward because I believe Bill Belichick's coming in the next few days or so, and I think I'll have something positive to talk about. Maybe the Lakers can turn it around. Maybe Hell Divers would be a good game. Maybe I'll have something positive coming in my life. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But if not, then
comedian.
If not, then well, Resident Evil Remake 4.
Only thing good coming your way is we got a direct on the 18th.
Yeah. I know, right? We're done, and so are the Cowboys.